dark to tell.
Hello everybody, how are you doing?
Hello,
How are you doing? Just waiting for
Watching
Wolf to get into the game, but yeah. How are you all doing? Hello Legatus, hello Step. How are we all? Gonna go to that test. Oh yeah, that was because as Pando had died, rest in peace Pando.
Rest in
we're
hell.
trying to figure out like another way to like make sure that it like greets people and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it so that when I finish the top sub gifter, the drawing of it will do like a little pop up, so it will look like the top sub gifter will greet everyone, because I think that would be cute. So we've been figuring that out, but yeah. But I haven't actually drawn it up yet, because it's Max this time, and we all know what happened last night when he sent me the texture map of it, and it was like, I can't work with this, Max. It's for the reference of his art piece, he sent me a texture map, so yeah. Oh, I don't have it on this screen. I'm literally just talking about it, it's not on this one. Hold on. It might start re-greeting everyone though. Yeah, the only thing is when I switch over, it does re-greet everyone, so...
Well, if
Well,
you
Pando did that
it
anyway,
on,
so...
Yeah. I mean, if you had it on its own scene and then just imported that scene as a source, then that and into each place where you want it, then you can avoid that issue.
Okay, I can probably do that. Hello, Wrath, how are you doing? How's it going? Hello. Hello. But yeah, it's a lot of it's a bit messy at the minute, but I'll figure it out. I'm also thinking of changing up my like the stream UI, but I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I just want to do something a bit more spooky, definitely for like Halloween. So we'll see what I can do. Feeling any better today? Well, I'm not in pain today, so that's always fantastic, but I've just been so fucking tired, and then like 20 minutes before stream I started feeling sick, so that was cool, but I feel fine now, so luckily it was only like a little bit, and it seemed to pass. I'm fine, you both of you. How are you doing, Wolf?
I am... Yes.
He's very excited for tomorrow, that's what he is.
I have a curse.
Tell all your curse.
Long story short, I accidentally volunteered to represent my entire company again at some event tomorrow in 24 hours. Last minute notice, and I only figured out I was there representing on behalf of my company after I had said yes.
Love that. So I told him, because there's free alcohol, just to get drunk for it, because you might as well.
Yeah,
just drink all the alcohol. That's what I would do anyway. You know, I know you don't drink, but now you have a reason to drink, because work events are something that would normally force the average user to drink.
I mean, I'm pretty sure a good 80% of my work colleagues have, in as shocked as the way as you can imagine, asked, how are you not an alcoholic by now?
Exactly. I think that about people in general, in like like today's kind of like society. I'm like, I don't know how everyone's not an alcoholic. Yeah. House of healing. How you doing, Marshy?
Well, something's gonna be healed.
Yeah. Hopefully it's me. I need healing.
I think
just
Carla needs healing.
Why? We called her down. She's fine. She's totally fine.
Oh, I'm talking about HP.
Oh, does she? Oh, yeah, she does.
It's fine. She can last a bit. She can last a bit till we do a short rest later.
Start with sips, Wolf. Well, that's the thing is he doesn't need to drink, like he needs to drink a lot for it to do anything. So
yeah,
just have
so I cope with
3
other
drinks.
things.
just have 3 drinks, and then another
It's not
3,
gonna do anything.
and then another 3, and then another 3,
Still
and
not
then
gonna
another 3.
do it.
But then again, when they say free alcohol, what they mean is we've watered it down so much to the point that you're basically drinking
Oh no,
water
not
anyway.
here. No.
Oh, really?
It's the floor we're going to has open bar stuff and such.
Oh.
Plus, my company has historically been like, hey, let's just keep moving the wine bottles around the office every once in a while, just so that way they're in a new cool place.
Okay. You have
So
chocolate
no,
milk? I want chocolate milk. I've got lavender and oat tea.
I've got
lavender and oat flour.
water.
It's good though. I got water too though. But yeah. But now I want some chocolate milk. You forgot to take your dinner. I forgot to make dinner. Oh, take or make? Now I'm wondering if he's just left it in the oven. If you just left it in the oven.
You forgot
Burns
to
the
take,
house
make,
down.
bake, shake, lake.
Shake the
doesn't make
dinner.
sense.
Right. So where is the House of Healing?
Cake.
Where are we going?
Let's just
forgot
teleport
to-
to Moonrise.
And the other, actually, I had you like this actually. I had maple cookies for breakfast today.
Ayo.
I was like, well, we've got some.
So you're saying you have
I'm not
maple-infused
hungry.
cookies?
Yeah, they're the ones I sent you. It's like a little maple
Yes,
leaf
I
and they're
know.
cookies.
I know. I'm
They're
just
so
making a
good.
joke of putting maple in random food.
I could share
And you did-
actually. Well, I can't because they're technically my brother's and I just took them. But he left them up there and he hasn't touched them, so I thought like, well, that means they're free game, right? Like, they're basically mine, right?
I was just gonna say you
Might
don't
as
share
well.
because you still didn't send the picture of the cheesecake, but okay.
Yeah, I kind of annihilated that. It was a really good
Yeah.
cheesecake though. Hey, give me more
Yeah, I
cookies
wish I would've
now.
known.
Yeah, I love cookies. They're like one of my favorite desserts. They're so good. I'm thinking about probably actually maybe this month, but next month as well, making lots of like pumpkin themed desserts because I love pumpkin stuff. And I found like these. They're like cinnamon rolls, but they're pumpkin ones and they look like pumpkins, and I might make them. They look really cute. I'm definitely going to make my pumpkin bread this year, I think. Because I love doing pumpkin bread. Because then what I do is I like get string and I wrap it around so it shapes it to look like a pumpkin. And it's so delicious. So delicious. I can't wait. But I want to make a few different things. So I like making like autumny soups and things. So that should be fun, I think. Pretty excited for that. We'll see. I'm not like already a big baker though, that's the issue, but like I think because I don't like when I get like dough and stuff under my nails, it like gives me sensory overload, so I tend to more cook than bake. My sister makes pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. Pumpkin chocolate chip cookies? That sounds incredible. That sounds absolutely amazing. I might need to nick the recipe off your sister for that, because that sounds like everything I ever wanted. It's like my 2 favourite things. Actually, if it was, yeah, so it would be like, because I love like, I love icing, so I would do like, maybe like pumpkin flavoured icing on top, and then like chocolate chip. Is that kind of what it is, or is it like, I don't know, like the chocolate chip and then the pumpkin puree mixed into it or something? Because one thing that America kind of does better is you can actually get pumpkin puree like in a like a I think it's like a squeezy bottle, but in England you can't that I know of, so you just have to like full on get a pumpkin out and take all of the insides out.
Oh yeah, so, here you can just buy it in a can.
Yeah, I don't think you can, like, I'm pretty sure you can't do that here. It's really weird.
Yeah.
No, the cookies
we
are
used
made
to buy
of
it all the
pumpkin.
time to make dog cookies. Like we used to bake our own dog cookies. Use pumpkin puree as a base.
Yeah, I can. I think you can like get it if you specifically like order it in, but I don't think that it's like something you get off the shelves, because I remember someone saying to me, "Oh, you can get it, but you have to go to like we have like an American like little like an American shelf in our grocery store sometimes that do like the gross sweets. I hate American candy, but like that really unhealthy stuff. But they apparently sometimes they do pumpkin puree there. So maybe I can try there anyway. Canned pumpkin? In a can? That's interesting.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
canned pumpkin puree.
I mean, I probably will just like, because I love carving pumpkins anyway, so I'll probably just get a load of pumpkins, carve a load of like little ones, and have them all over my house. And then just use the contents to bake a load of stuff. Maybe. I think that would be fun. There's every year I always do something really extreme when I carve the pumpkins too. Because I'm actually quite good at carving pumpkins. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm actually pretty good at it. I guess because I'm an artist, I don't know. But yeah, I find it a lot.
I haven't carved a pumpkin in years.
Oh, it's so much fun. I love it.
It is fun, but the problem is here, it's like, they always go bad before Halloween.
That's the issue, yeah, and it's really annoying. If that happens, just buy more. Just buy more. Just buy
That's
more pumpkins.
Thing.
You can
They're
never,
sold out
ever
by
have
then.
enough pumpkins. Yeah, I suppose so. That's the issue. Like, whenever I've had this happen twice now, like, as in 2 years in a row, when I've gone specifically for pumpkin picking, and they've not had any pumpkins left, so that was fun. Or the pumpkins that are left are, like, really awful and, like, look like they've just disintegrated.
To be fair, though, really awfully shaped ones make for the best.
True. Welcome back, Raph. So, did you say that you left... We couldn't work out if you meant you forgot to take the dinner out of the oven or you forgot to make dinner. So then we were kind of worried that your house was on fire or something. So can you clarify...
I'm not worried about if a house is on fire.
Clarify if
I'm just
you're
worried
alive.
if the food is okay. No, just tell us if the food is okay.
Please clarify if you're okay, and please also clarify what you were cooking as well. Since we're talking about food.
And then clarify how much you made, and if you can share it with the class.
Have you ever seen Evan and Caitlin's attempts to preserve pumpkins with resin?
Oh, with the resin?
No.
Yes. Did it not go horribly every single time?
Who's Evan and Caitlin?
They're a YouTube couple that does resin-related crafts.
Oh, I might need to.
Resin and
I love resin.
Other stuff. Yeah.
Hmm.
It went bad.
Oh. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
What they really need to try is to completely dry out and almost bake the pumpkin first, and then freeze dry it, probably. You get all the moisture out of it.
Yeah.
And then do several coats where it soaks in the resin before they actually do the resin dump. Then it probably would be fine. But at that point, you're literally fossilizing with resin.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at that point, like, I went craft supply shopping with my friend the other day. Every shop that we went into, they had so many just, like, wooden pumpkins, ceramic
styrofoam,
pumpkins, everything, every possible material you could ask for. At that point, you're just better off just getting something like that, really.
Pumpkins?
So, I don't know about that. I mean, maybe. But yeah, like loads of different ones. Because I got like a little miniature, another miniature pumpkin. Because I have so many pumpkins. But I saw a really nice ceramic. I guess it was like a cookie jar pumpkin. So that the lid came off, and I was like, I want this so bad. Actually, it was a little bit smaller, so it would be perfect for like tea bags to keep teas in. And I was like, I want this so bad. But my family wouldn't appreciate me just swapping out our tea bag, like box, for a random pumpkin one. To be honest, it was like.
But then just hide your own tea in the corner.
Yeah, I suppose so. But, yeah, because it was white as well, so I would have painted it, and that would have been fun. Maybe I should go back and buy it. Don't know, because we went to. Maybe. He's gonna take me back to another one because it was on Sunday, and so everything started closing. There was another store we were gonna go to, which had even more autumn stuff and I could see through the window even more pumpkin stuff. So I might just have to buy everything. To be honest, I might just have to. I need to do more. I mean, mainly for my videos because you can't really see much on my backdrop anyway, and I guess. It's very Halloween themed anyway, but like I need to get specifically for my blue wall because it's kind of bare. I'm gonna do some like Halloween themed stuff on there, but I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet. I have no idea. I'll have to... I've got a few ideas, but I'll figure out. Right, so where are we going?
Let's go to Moonrise Towers, and then I will follow you as we walk towards the House of
Okay.
Healing. Finally, the light.
Were you just dying over here?
No, in this area, I'm okay to just stand, but if I go any further, I'm gonna die.
Look at how drunk I am. I'm really suffering right now.
You know what? No, this is appropriate. I don't think we're allowed to do any long rests ever again, just so you stay like this.
But I need the buffs as well. Look at all these fucking buffs.
Yeah.
This is
At
crazy.
the very least for this boss, yeah.
Yeah. +5 to wisdom. +5 to intelligence. +5 to charisma. Just fucking insane though. I'd like to keep that. Okay, so we're going up here, right? Do we go
Yeah, we are
through? Are we going left?
I'm saying we go straight, but a little bit left.
Okay. I love this map. It's so pretty. Oh,
Yeah, it's nice.
so nice.
It's like this way. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? No.
Oh,
Oh god. Oh god.
sorry.
You went the wrong way around the tree.
So, oh, okay, fair enough. I will also
Yeah.
have Brewer's Alchemical Stash marked on my map there too.
Yeah, that we can get later as well.
Okay. You figure out a
Good to
name
know.
for your YouTube channel Halloween month yet? Don't spoil. No, but Mushy said something, and I can't remember what he said, but it sounded good. I might have to ask him what he said. Because I don't know, because nothing really sticks
Wraithwyn
out.
House of Healing. Presiding surgeon, Malus Thorm.
Alice Thorn. Yeah, we got Surgeon.
By the way, you're now ahead of me after my little rewind.
Oh yeah, your rewind, yeah.
Okay,
A House of Healing from the looks of it.
I need it.
Let's save before we go in.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Yeah, I'll message him and see what he says, because I can't remember what he said.
20 hours. Yeah, I only went back 6 when I did my rewind.
But I need to make like a list of like just ideas in general, because I still don't really know what I'm doing, and now October is very quietly creeping up on us, and I'm getting very stressed about it. Because like this is the month for my channel to really take off, and if I fuck this up, I'm gonna really suffer for it.
Hang on, Christmas can be a very spooky time as well.
That is true, yeah.
Something good
This
here,
is stealing. Well, oh no.
Well, yeah. Do
Here
you want
see
to talk to the
doctor.
sister?
Hello?
Are we poorly? Are we desperately poorly?
Oh my god. I mean, the textures aren't
not
loading
so
in, but this
well.
looks awesome.
But well enough to wait.
There we go.
Oh, jeez, it really looks weird.
You
I
will see.
really want to draw her. She looks amazing.
You're
Not
gonna love
so
this
well.
area.
But well enough to wait. Oh, she's so cool. I love that outfit. I'll get in line. Let's take a picture.
Be
I might draw her.
patient.
She's cool.
Be well.
I don't have to
Get
kill
back
her,
to
do I?
that statement. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Thank you, Sister Cinder. Thank you very much, ma'am. She's so pretty.
You're not sick. Not sick at all.
I mean, I've got a worm in
in
my
line.
brain. What would you consider
Oh,
as
not
sick?
so well. But well enough to wait.
Hey, Marshy,
back in line.
did you do the kid thing here in your playthrough,
Yeah.
or do you
Oh,
not know
not
what I'm
so
talking
well.
about?
She wants me to stay in the
Okay,
line.
you did.
Okay.
Okay.
But there's no
Do you
queue.
think
What's she talking about?
Can we leave for a second? I want to try going in through a different way. Yeah, I'm just wondering if we may have accidentally, like, maybe missed something with that kid, because we were missing some kids in the inn as well, so I'm curious.
Aren't you in love?
Let's go to the right. She doesn't give me the voice.
Sorry, I was drinking.
Stay lit.
Yeah, just come this way.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And
let's go.
just follow me, just stay close. Because there is that other quest. I'm curious to see if we maybe broke that as well, because we were missing some stuff at the end. Is this the right
Yeah, there was
path?
some missing characters at the end.
Oh no,
weirdly.
oh no, it's still here. It's still
Hello?
here. This way. Over here.
Arabella?
Over here. Yeah, Arabella. Oh, you're gonna love this too. I forgot all about this.
Hello?
Hey!
Oh.
I know you! You're...
Hi. Hello. Do I know this kid? I can't remember.
Yeah, you do. She's the one that was with the snake.
Oh, I killed her on my fucking dark ash. Oh my god, what happened?
Arabella. The little girl Corgan nearly killed.
Yeah, Shadowheart.
Oh. What happened to you, buddy?
Sorry.
She is strong.
Knocks the wind right out of me.
Wow, I feel bad for killing her now. You should be with your parents, as if I'm gonna say that. Magic that strong isn't usually free. Yeah, I have a feeling that... Has Raphael made his way through all the kids? That's a bit weird, dude.
No, no.
That druid idol I took?
Oh.
It changed me. I can do all
Yeah.
sorts of stuff now.
Oh, it didn't
not
do
just
fuck all
the
to
vines.
us.
I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly.
Think real hard and
pretty
say
good.
some loud words.
Nice.
Isn't that just magic?
How about you teach me those powers?
Maybe. But you gotta help me first. Me and
Sure.
Mum and Pops. We followed Zevlor out here. Then he...
What?
Well, there was an ambush. Mum yelled, run! So we ran. I could hear him run behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it.
Sure, I guess. And then you'll teach me those powers? Fine.
Thanks, miss.
Oh, Shadow like
I
that.
knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you.
Yeah, but you
Just
might
till
die.
find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I
No,
swear it.
it's fine.
Oh, in the camp. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, you can go to the camp.
Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero lady.
Hero lady. That sounds good to me. That's got a bit of a ring to it. I like that. Oh, this looks so cool. This is so pretty. Oh, please tell me these say something on them.
Here lies
Yeah.
Sister Kevin. A more devoted mendicant never lived.
So I was saying this before in their other game, Divinity Original Sin. They had a graveyard, and it said some really interesting things on all the gravestones, and I loved that scene. So good. What have we got here? Kayla Bellsworth. Thrice widowed.
I need to be right back in like 1 minute or so.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna walk around, so
I'm gonna
Do you
stand
wanna
right here.
go to camp. Go to camp.
Okay, I will walk to camp. And then you have to walk back there when you're done. Okay, I'll be right
Here
back in 1
rots
minute.
Treston Brumwild, Philandra,
Maybe 3.
and wicked excuse for a husband. May the crows use this marker as a privy.
Privy. Behold, the mortal remains of Marvy Bella, town crier, died loudly. Faithful Jamie, the love of all our lives. Rolvan Corley lived stoically and died without complaint. These are good. These are good. Did I miss any? There's some more up here. Oh,
That might be worth a look.
hello. That was a worrying noise as well. What are we got in? Ooh. True Love's Caress. one of a pair of magical rings. This allows the wearer to receive a warding bond from a creature wearing the matching ring. Oh! Is this like the Mara ring from Iso? What is this? What is this? 5th year of our union, we faced quite the biggest hurdle yet. My parents became quite ill. We became their caretakers. It was a dark and difficult time, filled with emergencies of every possible type. Gone were the easeful days in which our time was our own. The days were filled with work, each other, and little else. During our darkest moments, I wondered if we'd survive it, but the bond of love we had was resilient. It could bend and bend and bend, but would not break no matter the pressure. Aw. But you died, so...
In memory of Eberk Trollbleeder, his tall tales shall be greatly missed.
Trollbleeder? Music of the moon played on her heartstrings. Is there another ring of this? Gertrude, the monsoon. Raffrey, she came and went like a natural disaster. Can I... Nameless founding, may he know peace at last. Taking for his son. Can I not read the one that this guy is propped up against? Why is there... Oh my god, okay, that's a lot of bones down there. Oh dear. See, I might just... Because I was collecting bones on this character. For no real reason. You know, just because. Just because. Nothing suspicious about it whatsoever. Just because I can. I just have like 25 bones on me, a couple of skulls, a rib cage. Just the usual. Just the usual. There's some really horrific noises. There's a lot of blood as well. Seeing blood smears is not something you want to see around a graveyard, I'll be honest. Alright, more tombstones here. Is this going to turn into a horror game?
Here lies
I'm
Thompson
back.
Feverbreaker,
Hello.
midwife,
I'm
and
leaving
wise
camp.
woman.
Okay. Hold on. I'm running back. 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 Cool. Alright. I'm looking at these over here. So.
Okay. Karlek. When she gets below 10 health, then I'll use potions on her unless we do a short rest.
I
The
mean,
glorious
I'll heal her,
remains
hold
of
on.
Draven Mistbrook.
Don't use spell slot. I mean, we might as well use short
romantic
rests.
And medium.
Okay.
He should have lived to be 1,000.
Staying light. I know, it's Karlek that isn't.
Stay in the
Because
light.
someone keeps...
Don't go towards the light. See, the issue is when you give the light to someone that gets distracted every 5 seconds, you're going to suffer for it. I'm not going to suffer for it, but they're going to suffer for it.
I know.
Because now I want to click on everything. Brent Crivens. May
To
their
be fair,
deaths
I
be
think the
avenged.
suffering is not to do with the light, but is to do just with being with you.
I mean, also true, to be honest.
Here rests Dana Crivens, taken along with
Oh.
her family on the
These are all
same
the
grim
Crivens.
night. May their deaths be avenged.
Be event. All of them say this. What the fuck? Bro, what happened here? Aw, Patch, the loyal dog
No.
of the Crivens family. Aw, good boy. Remember that name Crivens, because it might come up again. May their
Oh.
deaths be avenged? In everything it says, may their deaths be avenged.
Oh.
Hold on, what's here?
Oh, shit.
You have to follow me.
You know, you can also prevent damage by not exiting turn-based mode and then walking back towards me.
What do you mean?
If you
Oh!
stay in turn-based mode, but then just walk back towards me, I won't take damage.
Oh, okay, I see.
Ice
There's
Bite
a
robe.
robe in here. Oh! That's very pretty. I like that. It's not as good as mine, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, your cantrips do additional damage. It's so good. So good. And I get temporary hit points.
Well, that's a spell. So you'd have to cast it.
Huh?
The
No, I mean for the
armor
other.
of Agathis?
No. I mean for this robe. My cantrips.
Yeah, the armor of Agathis.
No. I'm
Oh
not
no,
talking
yeah,
about
never
that.
mind. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, I thought that was a skeleton. I thought, like, that's meant to go. Corpse rose?
Oh, there's a skeleton over here. Corpse rose.
Hey, I was trying to pick that up.
Fine, I'll give it to you.
Here
There.
lies the best
Here's a
smith in
corpse
Wraithwen.
rose.
Our swords will never slice us true.
Alchemical solution. Callister Freeclaw died in his sleep, to the surprise of many. Okay, right, let's go. This has also reminded me of something else, and I can't think what it is. My game.
This is the area where I said it's like a mix of Silent Hill, BioShock, and
Here rests violet.
one other that I'm forgetting the name of again. Oh, Bloodborne.
Let gold
Yeah, it's very
beloved
Bloodborne-y,
singer,
but it's reminded
and
me
her
of something
voice
else,
live on in our
and I can't think
memories.
what.
We're almost there.
Maybe it is a part
My
of
favorite
Bloodborne.
character. My favorite character.
All these dark justices slain in battle. They must
Dark-
have a stronghold nearby or a temple.
Oh,
Wanna?
Yeah,
Let's
we'll head
not
in.
go up. Yeah. Don't go up this that stairwell there because that's like a whole other endy area.
okay.
So I will lockpick this. My favorite character too, Marshy.
Is this everyone's favorite?
And I do wish you tried to persuade with this one.
Okay. Well, I've got the
it's
fucking
very-
buffs for it, so.
Yeah, but it's very tricky, the exact word choice I think you need to use. I might just Google it to remind myself, because I got lucky with it.
Someone's talking over here.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness me, okay. Oh yeah, there's like a whole other thing over there. Jesus.
yeah, that's like actually nearing the end of this zone.
It's a key.
Before I open that door, give me 1 second.
Surgery. Every page of this medical text is crisp and unblemished, and every quill stroke precise. Sharon aphorisms and general philosophies accompany the explicit diagrams and surgical guidelines. Only with sacrifice is mastery gained. So Our Lady said, and so I say to you, dearest reader, the darkness is infinite, but a master's teachings are not. When a wisdom is exhausted of his pupils, fully versed, there shall come a time for one final lesson. He will become the subject, fully laid bare for his students to consult, examine, and dissect. The sisters shall one day know me, first in whole, last in part. Only then will they be masters. Okay. Wow. There's a lot of alchemical stuff around here, but I don't actually do any alchemy, so...
Right, you want to save?
Yeah. Excuse me, sir, I'm rolling in drunk. Okay, so that was what he was talking about in the book. Alright. Hello guys, I'm sorry to interrupt the party. How are we all doing on this fine evening? Oh my
The
god.
objective of the
I
Scalpel
love this guy.
Sisters is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah.
Oh.
See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy.
Interesting.
Pray, sister, show us the extent
I
of your
love the
beneficence.
sisters so much. They look incredible. I really
Yeah.
want to draw them.
Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient sighs of solace.
The Form family is
Perhaps
huge.
it is our unexpected audience.
There's more to it than this.
Come, step forward.
Hi guys.
You are no sister.
One of them has purple
but there's
hair.
none. Every student is welcome.
He's very gentle sounding, isn't he? He's very sweet.
Yeah. I love him. Or
No,
doesn't
because
matter.
look, not the study of torture.
Yeah,
I'm
wizard.
not saying that.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I'm not. A student, yes, doing light to me.
Absence.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly.
Love his hands.
It is the
Yeah, he's so
scalpel-led
cool.
journey that leads from pain to peace.
This is
Stinging
awesome.
truth, but a truth nonetheless.
See,
There goes his eyes.
what is
Bye,
the light
eyes.
of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
This is so cool.
In light is presence. In darkness, absence.
But you, look how the succor of Shah eludes you. See how painfully present you remain. We do not wish to see you suffer so. Let us cure you.
Is that
Don't
you?
worry
You know,
about it, you can
remove
fix
my
it.
eyes. You cannot fix me. I cannot be fixed. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's just have a little whisper with Shadow, like, can you tell me about her teaching?
With the guidance bonus from
Yeah.
Shadowheart? Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
Shadow's just in my ear, like, oh yeah, no, they do this, they do that.
they do
Oh,
all
shit.
this stuff. Wait, you might be okay if you're lucky. Before? No. Wait, yes.
Oh!
You remember
Oh,
Shah and
God.
Maxim. Go forth and sow doubt, but do not compel it, for only the willing may know the lady's embrace.
Hang on. Hang on. Oh, let's try that one.
Only the willing may know the lady's embrace. You know her teaching well. And yet these sisters must exercise their gifts, for the art of absence lies in its execution.
They're like dolls, aren't they?
How to proceed?
Yeah.
It's a little bit
I
like
wonder.
Resident Evil Village as well. Okay.
Yeah. Hang on.
Oh, only with sacrifice is mastery gained. For the sisters to learn, you must submit. Yeah, let's try that one.
I mean,
Got my drunk disadvantage. Oh no! Wait, oh
no,
wait. I've got 9
let's-
seconds.
Let's add. Yeah, let's wait.
Okay, I think we're back. We're back. Right, okay.
No, it's like 4 more seconds.
18. Huh? It says it's done for me.
Okay, now it says it's ended.
Okay. Alright, 18. Fucking hell. Okay.
You got this.
I got ooh, have I got inspiration?
You got
Okay, we're
this.
good.
Plus 6.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Yes,
Shadow like that as well.
submit.
Why
I
does Carl act
must
like that?
Into the lady's dark-fingered embrace. I
Shadow
see
like that
now.
twice.
By example,
Yeah.
I must edify and quell the light that blinds us.
Okay. You do you, King. I respect it.
Come,
Oh yeah, it is
sisters,
like his book then.
soothe me.
This is what he wrote about in his book.
I love the
mean-
music here.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh, oh.
I love this boss.
We could have been friends. We could have been friends. Oh, I got inspiration for it though, so worth it. And the table has disappeared. Love it.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Also, there's some
Okay.
dead sisters around
Holy
with some
shit,
interesting
okay.
items on them.
Got some cool loot. Literally loot.
Oh yeah.
I got some really cool loot.
We need that loot. So I can't.
Some really good loot.
A lot of loot. Wait, why are you laughing?
Because there was a loot in the loot.
Yeah,
I found a loot in the loot. There was a loot
when
in
I
the loot.
said that joke, you said it wasn't funny.
But it's funny when I say it.
Okay, that's cheating.
What's up for discussion?
Great
Can I leave your light here? I think. Oh,
You have
here's
been
a syringe.
Oh, thanks. Some wine. Corrugated blood.
Oh, here's a bone saw.
Oh yeah, I'll take bones.
And there should be 2 more weapons. And
They all
do you want to
died.
keep these sisters alive?
Yeah, we'll leave them. They
Okay.
look cool.
They basically have these same. They have these same items, but like
silent.
+1 version.
They
that also
all
have an
look
ability with
so
them.
cool. I love them.
Yeah. Oh, the purple-haired one is over here.
Oh, what?
The purple-haired one is on the other side.
Look
I
at this.
think.
Wait, stop. Look at this one as
Nurse
well.
has nothing to s-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see.
Shouldn't look at me. But this is
No.
so cool. I love
them so much. Like this area is
Let me see the
beautiful.
purple lady. Oh, I just want to draw them all.
Good. Just draw them all over a table with you just on the table.
Yeah,
Not.
Here we go.
so cool.
Her gift.
She looks all prim and proper.
Oh,
You walked right by her.
decapitation, blood loss, arcane burns, smash throw.
Feel it? That hurting.
Nice.
Did I speak to this one? Yeah, the headpieces are amazing.
Be still, darling. Let Sister
And
Anya
it doesn't look too
comfort
complicated
you.
to make.
These do not comfort me. So cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, these jars of coagulated blood. I forgot about these.
Yeah, I
Asterion has
picked
a
up
funny
one.
comment if you pick. Asterion has a funny comment if you
Oh.
pick one up near him.
yeah, I can't wait to come here on my Dark Urge with Asterion as well.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? There's a button up there?
Yeah, there's like a fancy steampunky elevator system here. It's an
Oh.
engine. And we can get to that later. Oh, we're going upstairs? Okay.
Yes. Oh, bye, Shadow.
Okay, I'll let you investigate up there for now, I guess.
I mean, I can't, it's locked.
Oh, okay. I'll call the elevator down.
Hello! Hi again! Just me. Tell fucking Shadow to get on! Shadow! Get on! Press the button, Shadow. Either get out the way or press the button.
Just click her and let her do it. Oh yeah, there's also the roof up here too. Forgot about that.
Oh, I wonder if you can break this down on them or something.
I meant the roof on behind us of the elevator.
Mm.
Yeah, when I first got in here, I actually came in here from this room. It's very interesting.
Oh. Locked chest.
And here's another one. There's a book on that too, I think. It's in chest number 1. We got a scroll. Here's a scroll that you can use on yourself.
Polymorph. Oh.
You can tell that this area and the characters in this specific zone were made with a lot of love. Jesus
It's
Christ.
so beautiful. So nice.
Like, this area, I think, got almost the most attention, maybe.
Yeah,
Ayo, surgery kit.
love that. I've got loads of surgical tools on my Dark Urge actually. Because you could collect a bunch of different types.
Oh, there's a book here.
So cool.
Oh, you might like to read this book. Over here. Do you want to read it?
Yeah. Oh, this one?
It's an
I've
interesting
seen
book.
it.
Yeah.
I've seen this book before.
Oh, you already read the whole thing?
Death is too powerful for a force even a single god to contain. It is duty that has been passed from hand to hand, splintered into smaller pieces, disease, war, funeral rites. But there must always be an overseer for the cycle as life falls away. For countless eons, it was Jurgle, the lord of the end of everything, presided over mortality with his unblinking stare, until even he grew wary. Young Baal, Bane, and Merkel must have thought themselves as conquerors when they came for the god of death, yet he used their ambitions to free himself. Merkel claimed the primacy over death from Jurgle's bargain, but even he does not rule death alone. What is murder if not the most violent of deaths, seized by Baal in his incessant greed? What need would there be for noble Kelimorva to judge passing souls if not one deity to hold the process entire? Even gods can die after all. Those who worship dead should remember that above all else. Oh. I recognize a few of those names.
Yeah. The thing with that book is it's never explicitly said, I believe, but personally, when I read that book, I started to think that Jurgle might be Withers.
Oh, okay.
Because there was a very similar book about that Withers had a book in his crypt of basically recording God's history, if you remember that
There
locked
needs to be
book.
more to Withers, surely.
Yeah, I think he's Jurgle. Because he had a book in his chamber about, different gods and such over the ages and different civilizations. And, he can revive people no matter what. So something about death is under his control.
I picked up a ball.
Oh, another ball. Nice.
Yeah.
AO wine. Oh. I just stole their wine.
Oh no, are they talking to you?
No, but there's a book of poetry.
That was considered theft, but nothing else?
No. I meant stole as in clearly they were here on a bed with a bottle of wine when they died. It wasn't actually stealing.
Is there anything else up here?
I don't think so.
There's a merchant nearby.
Yes, and that merchant is also near where we have to go for a different quest, so... Yeah, it's good to go to that merchant. Through this door, I believe.
At least
There you
things
go.
have stayed interesting.
Oh, I hate when fucking camera bugs out. Oh. There's a lot of stuff in it. There is a lot of alchemy stuff that I should really pick up. Okay, never mind. But I'm so over encumbered anyway, so I shouldn't.
Violin, bone saw, music box.
Hand me my leech. Hand me my trapper. You can just wield fucking surgical tools. Pretty cool.
Yeah. You want to talk to the sister?
Yeah. Where is this room? Everything's... Oh. Hello. Hello.
The doctors found oblivion. Well, no time to mourn. I'll fix this without him.
Ooh.
That's Arabella's father.
Oh.
Or was Arabella's father.
Well.
Well,
Why are you treating a dead body?
Not dead. Merely medicated. To ease the pain.
If you
I
say
mean, she's not
so.
wrong.
Give the corpse a poke. I see now they're sleeping peacefully. I think your work here is already done.
Yeah. Yeah, ma'am.
If you say so, ma'am. Sure. Sure thing.
Okay, you can start.
Yes. Yes. I knew these hands
You
would
did
not
it!
fail
Well
me.
done! Amazing work.
Congrats!
God,
You
incredible.
graduated nursing school.
This is so heavily Bioshock inspired. Like, I'm looking at my
Bioshock,
figurine
X
of
Silent Hill.
the little sister. It's a very similar
Yeah.
outfit, and I love it. It's great.
Yeah. Like Bioshock, Silent Hill,
Not
and
much left now,
Bloodborne mixed in
but
this
you're
one
welcome
to
zone
look.
very nicely.
What you got, man? Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's...
I think she had a lot of health potions when I was here,
Yeah.
so I might actually end up buying a few.
And like toxins. Look how cool she looks. I really want to draw her.
Yeah.
Oh, so they are undead as well. Do I have anything to sell? Don't think so. I guess. I want to keep my bone saw though. I'll just send them all to camp.
Yeah, just send that. Yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to tend to my patient.
You're doing great, ma'am. Ooh,
Yeah, I found a music box.
pretty.
Yeah.
This
It's a
is
shame every
really
music box has the same music.
awkward about the
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah. I need to find what song in the soundtrack plays with Malice's Storm when he's, you know, getting the sisters to stab him. Because I need to find that song because it is so good. Oh, I will do some trading myself. Oh, you sold the Spectator Eyes?
I don't know what that is.
The thing we got from the Beholder that gives you the 2 necromancy spells?
Yeah, I mean, I don't need them.
Yeah, okay.
And I've got a good necklace anyway.
Yeah. If I didn't have a necklace that gave me healing spells, I would take that because it is so nice looking. But I'm gonna buy some more health potions because, yes. What else? What can I sell?
Alright, let's dig up some coffins, I guess. Damn it, it's empty.
Coffins.
Yeah. We going back to the front entrance, or
Hang on, let me get out of here. I mean, we can. Where are you?
I just went out the side door.
Oh, okay. I thought this was just like a little outdoor walkway area. Well, we're kind of done actually with the
Oh,
House
it was
of
just
Healing.
over here, wasn't it? Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of done with the House of Healing area.
She asked me to wait in the queue, and there wasn't a queue.
I know, that's
Right,
rude.
it's like the typical British receptionist, really.
You said it, not me.
They're awful. Right, are we gonna go get this stash? We're gonna go get the stash. Or did we want to go up to the area behind us?
The area behind us with that other thing. I mean, we could go up to the zone and get the waypoint there, but I wouldn't go in yet if I were you.
The other sister
That's
thinks
what
she
the other sister
medicated the
thinks she-
corpses. Yeah.
Well, she did. She stopped their pain and suffering and,
is there, I
and
wonder
cured them of life.
if there is a way to save them, because I feel bad, but
There's
do
not, from
anything
my understanding.
now. Oh, there's some locked doors here.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think this is just going back into the waning moon.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
just going back into the waning moon.
What
Go,
is this
I'll still lock
place
that
again?
The booze place.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really cool. Feels very Bloodborne-y.
Yeah.
Love it.
Let's see, where was the thing? How about you follow me real quick? I think. I'm just trying to work my way around here again. Yeah. So let's try going up this way.
Oh,
And where did I want to
wait,
go?
these are still...
Yes, and I'm just trying to orientate myself real quick. Was that? Yes, so we're going to go through the graveyard again.
Oh, I had to say Phantom Shadow.
So,
Yeah, we'll go through the graveyard again real quick, because that area where we didn't go... Oh, there's a locked gate here.
Where?
Right
Oh.
here. Really, in that one? I am low on thieves' tools, actually.
Graveyard Diary.
Yeah, we need to get some thieves' tools. I'm hoping
Okay.
some shops have some.
Boots. Feign death. Cool.
Huh, nice.
It's a Graveyard Diary there too.
Yeah.
The moment is nigh, war has been brewing, and now it overflows. When Kenthric turned us towards Shah, I followed him in appearance, if not in heart. This is my home, and I would not be removed from it, no matter what. I watched the distance of the darkness here grew, as Kethric's grief brought him farther and farther from life. He gathered his army, I prayed for his defeat, as the harpers marched upon our little beautiful village. I can only hope Ketheric will be felled at last, and Wraithwind can begin to heal from its nightmare. Yeah, it is so Bloodborne-y. I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful here.
So good. Oh yeah, and then up here. All the sound
Oh, yeah,
effects.
okay, here we
Like
go.
there's a bunch of just little creepy sound effects.
Yeah, this place was touched with love.
Hello? Oh, fuck off.
Actually, save?
Our
Oh, you're in
hero
a
thought,
conversation, never mind.
What do you want, Raphael? I
treasure
swear to
ahead.
God.
Did
This is
not
like the type of
consider
man that
the
can't take no
peace
for an
of the
answer.
dead. Through
Like
the
he's
Yeah.
just gonna keep
she
pushing
went
you and pushing
creeping
you.
And awoke
Yeah.
what was sleeping.
I think he's still gonna say
A
the
new
same thing,
grave they dug,
but he
which
does have
she
special stuff with
herself
Asterion
fed.
at this moment. But he's probably gonna mention it again anyways.
Oh, are you worried about me?
Merely protecting my assets.
You're worried
I've
about
grown quite
me.
fond of you, you know, in my way.
Fond of me or my soul?
I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
I'll be fine. I can handle myself, Raphael.
Intrepid as ever. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
What? Fine, paint me a picture.
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Why do you care? Paint me a clearer picture than that.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A
Okay.
creature who, like me, is
devil.
very much of the infernal persuasion.
I'll
Should
kill
it
him.
make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open,
Ooh.
you will have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm.
Okay, that doesn't sound
In
good, to be fair.
truth, it is carnage
That'll be
incarnate.
fine.
So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill
I'm
it.
Big Daddy. Doesn't
Consider
sound
no
good
other
at all.
course
Yes,
of
I am.
action.
Hey, Govey. Hi. How you
Hello.
doing? What's up? What's up? You're still only half telling me what you know. Tell me more. Okay. Oh no, we're good.
That +5 is coming so
Yeah.
close.
I wouldn't mind keeping that +5 around permanently, to be honest. I'm good,
Yeah.
just had a nap now, eating dinner. Very nice, very nice. What have you got for dinner? I also had a nap today.
This creature and I go back a long way.
You besties.
I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps?
Misplace its head.
I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that.
I mean, that's the
Okay.
funny thing with devils, right? Like, if you
always
kill
knew
them...
you were a coward at heart. Sounds like an
You know what?
acquaintance I'd like to.
Call
Yeah,
him
no,
out
I'll
on
call him a coward.
Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede.
You seem a bit stressed, Raphael.
After all,
A little bit,
if there is
little
one
bit
rule
stressed,
I
a little
hold
bit worried.
dear, it's that one must always give the devil his due.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
That's the funny thing with devils, right? Because similar to Daedra in the Elder Scrolls, is if you kill a devil, they just get reborn again in the
Yeah, it
hells.
doesn't really matter, does it? Chicken and
I mean,
fried
it's
rice.
painful.
That sounds really good, Govey. I had
Nice.
chicken and like roasted vegetables. It was really good.
Let's not go in because that's like its own whole huge thing, and
Yeah,
that's
I'm
like
a
actually
bit
the end of the
nervous
area.
about it. I won't lie.
Yeah, but let's just get the waypoint that's up here.
Makeshift Selûnite graves.
Selûnite graves.
They must have fallen in the fight against the Sharans all that time ago.
Oh dear. What was in the grave?
Just a health
Makeshift
potion and some
Selûnite
gold.
graves. They must have fallen in the fight against the Sharans. all
Oh,
that time
there's a
ago.
little thing
Shame.
back here.
Shame that Shadow doesn't have a snarky comment about these graves.
Yeah.
Oh, another Selûnite robe.
Oh, nice.
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorn.
Want to go this way, maybe? There's a little
Sure.
alcove area here. Like,
Oh, this looks really
I
weird.
know what this is. Yeah, I came in here through the other way and I didn't know how to leave. But I remember what this is now. It's just a little fun little area.
We're gonna have to break it to what's her face that her parents are dead. Perception failed. Hell yeah. Want to fail perception check? Excellent, Karlak. We love to see it. What about you?
Oh,
Did you fail it?
no, but Karlak saw something. Oh, there's things on the beach.
Oh, so there is. Oh, they're my friends, right?
No, but these ones are cursed.
Oh.
You know
But
what?
they should be my friends.
No, these ones are cursed from the shadow curse.
Oh.
I have a bomb just for this occasion.
Go for it.
How did that hit Karlik?
I thought they were my friends. I'm sad.
These aren't the same ones, unfortunately.
Bye. See you later.
Oh, there's one. Bloody hell.
They should be fighting for me. This is so rude.
These aren't the same ones.
I don't
These
care.
ones
It's
are undead.
rude. I don't care.
They're undead.
They're betraying their master. It's unacceptable.
That was an interesting death sound.
Shadow.
Rusty spear. Oh, they're on the other side too.
On the move.
Do, do, do.
Ooh, what's that?
Oh, it's just the raise. Hold on, maybe I can.
Oh, okay. You're gonna make them fight for you anyways?
I don't have enough movement.
Oh, okay.
Love of God that have to do their job. So, yes, potentially.
Yeah.
I don't even have enough movement to get to them, so.
It's
Never
fine, they're
mind.
probably gonna walk.
No,
oh,
yeah,
they're all
they'll come up to
surprised
us.
still.
Oh.
Because I blew them up.
It is quite surprising, I won't lie. That
Yeah, just a
would
little bit.
potentially surprise you. Something about that
Just
that's
maybe.
a little bit surprising. Nice. Are they not coming? Oh, they are coming. Oh my god, there's a lot. Holy shit. Have you seen how many is over there?
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Hi guys. What's
Oh,
up?
there's a chest there too. Oh, he has an interesting little staff there.
Where are they gonna walk? Should I go through the house?
Well, don't use something that uses concentration because
No, I'm gonna dash over, but I want to go where they're gonna walk to, so they walk into my guardians.
Kill them with thunder.
Alright, oh, Shadow's gonna apparently go around that way.
Oh, okay. Well, if they walk by the house, they're all gonna have to go past their now. So actually, that's great. That's a fantastic spot for her.
Maybe?
Yeah. See, there's one.
Okay. He's like,
And he's
bye.
just-
What does
okay.
Shocking Grasp do again?
It just shocks. You know, just a shocking cantrip. But if they have metal armor, then it does extra stuff.
Oh, well, it did summon.
Yeah.
Kill him with thunder. I'm going to kill them with radiance. Radiant light. Essentially.
Oh, to my radiance.
Come to me, my children.
Through fire and war.
Through fire and war.
Oh, they broke the wall.
That's alright.
Okay, Kool-Aid fish people.
I'm gonna also smack this. Oh, damn it. Hello, Pam. Hello, love.
Hello,
How are you
hello.
doing? What's up? Your hair looks so nice. Thank you. It looks like darker for some reason. No, I just made it wavy. Put my crimper in it. I like my hair best when it's like this. I wish it was permanently like this.
Yeah.
Katie, do you not just love Secreatus? Celcreatus? Selecreatus?
Who?
Who's that? Who's
that?
Don't know. How did you do that? So I have these I don't know what they're called. I call them crimpers. They're like hair straighteners, but they're wavy, like they're bumped. So what you do is you just like hold it like that, and it makes it like wavy.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks nice.
I really like doing it. I wish that my hair was permanently like that.
I mean, to be honest, I kind of hate my hair sometimes because it does that on the ends of my hair on its own.
Shadow, can you please go
That's
over
only
here?
if I let it air dry, that is.
I can't reach here.
It's fine, they'll just walk towards her. Hopefully.
The Dark Urge, little friend? What's the Dark Art? I don't think I've got that far.
You have not gotten that far.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you got 2 of them.
I haven't played much of my
you.
Dark Urge because well, a couple of reasons. Because I want to like like get to know all of the characters first, so like killing them feels a lot worse. Because right now I don't really have a connection to them, so I'm like I want to feel more bad about my choices. Let's do.
Ooh, I killed their chief. And he has a very interesting spear.
Oh?
It's just a lobster claw that does lightning damage. But only if you throw it. Okay, I'll send that to camp. Yeah.
How is this interrupted? Oh. I'm ensnared. Oh, that'll be why. Okay. I can still hit you, bitch.
Nice.
I'm ready.
I'm still immobile as well. That's concentration. Can't do that. Let's just keep these up. Oh, they're going round.
Going my way.
Okay.
I struggled with this fight because I only had 2 people for it.
Oh.
Yeah, a series of unfortunate events led me to only have 2 people at this moment.
There we go.
That sounded like a big boom.
A big boom indeed. I wonder if I can...
Should get started.
Why did you go there?
What should I do?
Whatever, I guess.
On I go.
There we go. Are you 2 left? I'll stay up in.
Yeah, only 2 left. Make that 1.
Perfect.
You
What
charmed
was I
the
concentrating
last
on?
one.
Yeah. So
Good
it'll leave me alone.
question.
I don't think I was concentrating on anything. Because I lasted Eldritch Blast.
Let's end this. On my way.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I'll get that chest if it's locked.
Nope. There's
good.
just some random shit.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Saw your tweet about Pazos. Did you really get to go last year? I did. I went to PAX last year. It was my first time. That was like Mary bless her so much. I had the worst fucking. I had accommodation problem after accommodation problem after accommodation problem, and I didn't have a place to stay. So Mary let me stay with her there. Such a sweetheart. We weren't even that like super close at the time, and then she let me stay with her. She's such a sweetheart. I love her so much. But yeah, PAX was amazing. I'm gonna really miss it not going this year. But I mean, a 1.5k flight ticket just to go to PAX seems a bit much.
Yeah. Oh, there's a note here.
Gone fishing.
Gone
Catch you
fishing.
later.
My friend's
Catch you
coming
later.
up. My friend from Australia is coming over as well, so exactly the same time that PAX is on, so I will be able to see
Get a
her
bit of
as well.
Australia still.
Yeah, which is funny because she's from England and she lives near me as well, like her family do.
jeez.
I'm playing League right now, so Queen's I'll be back. No worries, Pam. Have fun.
I'll give it a shot.
Gone fishing. Catch you later. Ellis.
Good joke, right?
Yeah, brilliant. Catch you later.
Catch you later. Why is there a fallen fishing rod?
Fishing
Fallen
game.
tree. Wait, you can
Baldur's
sit
Gate
on
is a
fallen
fishing
tree.
game. Oh, cute.
You want a fishing rod? Here you go.
I've got one. There was one up here.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Oh.
Now you have to.
Well, I guess I'm going through here. Bye.
Ominous Crevice. That is
Yeah.
a very interesting name.
It's very on brand for me to see that and immediately go in.
Oh, this is the morgue.
A morgue?
Yeah, it says
It's
House
a
of Healing
morgue.
Morgue.
Oh,
It's a morgue.
Oh. This, are we under?
How do we get across?
That's a great question.
I think you
It's a
need Misty
morgue.
Step to get across.
Oh, I've got Misty Step. That's alright.
Yeah, but you need it maybe twice. Is the
Okay.
thing.
Never mind.
Oh wait, oh no, maybe once. But I see a chest and I want that chest.
Well, I'll give you that.
I mean, I have Misty Step once.
Oh, you do? Okay.
But then, okay. So here's the
Oh.
thing. I think we're pretty much done this area. So I'm gonna use Misty Step, get the chest, and then I'm
What
gonna
about
go
if
to the
I give you
inn.
my necklace? I'll give you my necklace.
Well, no. I mean, I can do it once, but
But
after this,
won't
I
it
mean,
be
we might as well.
twice? If I give you my
Well,
necklace and you use it?
Yeah, but what use do I have doing it the second time?
So you can get over to the other side.
Yeah, but how will the rest of the party get to the other side?
Oops. Oops. Oopsie.
What did you do?
Nothing? Oh,
Don't tell me those are
no.
oozes, because those things take forever to kill and do like insane damage.
Maybe. Am I on my own? I'm on my own. Shadow didn't follow me.
Time to dally.
Yeah.
Shadow was like, I don't want anything to do with that.
You
Fuck
know,
that.
I'm inclined to let you die.
Well, I didn't save, so I would rather you
Nothing
didn't.
important is ever easy.
I mean, I could just killed you and then ran away.
I've run out of spell slots as well. That's cool.
Well, you have Misty Step, right?
Yeah, but I need to equip it.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you could get out of there somehow without taking insane damage. Following on Cragged Rocks? Yeah, the oozes don't really follow on the Cragged Rocks, but the hollow armor still can, I think.
Okay. Well, I don't have many spell slots, so this will be fun.
Yeah, just keep doing Eldritch Blast. Strength Drain? Oh, jeez. Oh, there's Shadow.
Alright, Shadow, okay.
They don't always follow you on them? Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, the party? Yeah. I've never really had that problem with the Cragged Rocks. I have that problem with places where you need to jump, though. Yeah,
Why
you're
am I encumbered as well?
because they cast Strength Drain on you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it reduced your overall strength. Yeah, these things take forever to heal.
Jesus. Shadow. Fuck.
Oh, there goes. Yeah,
Okay.
there's Shadow.
Wait, she got back up.
Wait,
What the fuck happened? Has she
what
moved?
happened? How did she get back up? She was downed.
Do I have a... No. What the fuck? What just happened? I'm not gonna question it, to be honest. If you want to get closer, I can heal everyone as well.
It's Carl? Okay.
Chuck Karlak down here. Is it her go?
Yeah, we're both going at the same time. There, are we in
I
range?
can't. No, I can't reach you.
Oh, how about now?
Nope. A little bit
Still
more.
not?
A little bit more.
She cannot. How about
Oh,
now?
so close. A little bit more.
She can't go anymore.
If I move, I'll probably get.
I mean, you
yeah.
can move like an inch.
I will die. I've got 3 HP.
But don't trigger any opportunity attacks. You can tell
Anywhere
if you
I
are about
move.
to.
No, anywhere I move, I got them.
Oh,
I can see.
acid. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna
It's fine.
heal.
Carly doesn't need it. Yeah, she doesn't need it. Here, what can I do?
I can probably, because I've got a spell now to regain spell slots, so I'll probably do that.
That could work.
Yeah, but I have to be out of combat for it.
Okay, then yeah, never mind. Okay, so
I
Carly,
just mean
you
for
can't do
afterwards.
anything else. Yeah. Let's see. What can I do? What can I do? Really? Can I use anything that can
Oh
be helpful
shit, I've
here?
got pretty high approval with Shadow.
Can't do that either. Okay, I can't do anything here. No, let's just try to call. Why not?
Okay. Enough. After having to edit the blob reaction video all day, this is quite funny, seeing these guys.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Oh.
Got one of them.
Yeah. As long as they stay away from me, I don't give a shit. Jesus Christ, look
Yeah.
at all of these.
Bodies.
Fetid runes, temporary hit points, threatened, featherfall, heavily encumbered, strength drain, speak with animals, drunk, dark lady's awareness, dark lady's erudition, dark lady's
Erudition.
grace, moon shield, blessing of
Erudition.
Selene, Lovitar's love. I've got a lot going on right now. I've got a lot going on right now, guys. That spell is insane. Not bad, not bad. Karlach. I'm going to kill myself.
Take you.
Okay. Everyone is fine with it. Nice, nice. Yeah, we'll be fine.
I didn't see it was going to trigger one there. 20. And I'm in acid. Okay, great. Really?
Do 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 do. Jesus, Shadow's struggling a little bit. Splosh. Get the fuck away from me! Get the fuck away from me!
Kind of worked.
Yeah.
Double miss. I'll take it.
I'm ready.
Oh, that was a delayed hit.
Oh! Shadow. Oh, Karlach, that was so cute. Wait, was that me or Karlach that shouted that?
I don't know.
Cute either way. Let's get rid of it. Oh, I need to go rescue my wife.
That's the third time I miss. Oh, God. Oh no, I'm coming down. I refuse to miss. There we go.
Shadow, just
Little
hold on
stab.
a little bit longer. I got you. Oh my god.
Oh, great.
Oh! Oh, love
There was a
it!
shadow in it.
Love it! Brilliant! Excellent. That's just what we needed. Fucking hell. I need to get my wife up so that she can heal everybody. Why is my path like that? Hold on. What? Why would I go back up? What the fuck is going on? There we go. Oh, excellent. Okay. Let me
Yeah, so
replenish
I'm
my
gonna
spell slot.
do a short rest too.
Can I only do one?
Yeah, let's just do one short rest.
Welcome
Okay.
rest.
Right, what's down here?
Shutting
Take
himself.
you.
Let's
Okay.
get going.
Right, well, fuck all that. What the hell? What is there anything even down here?
Time to press ahead.
I don't think. I mean, there wasn't armor on
I
that
love
one
that
guy,
she walked
but
all the way
it's
through that.
yeah, there was armor on one guy, but it's heavy armor, so it kind of isn't helpful.
Okay, so there's nothing here. Nothing here. Brilliant.
What's inside?
Can you not walk around the
Yeah.
edges, guys? You have to.
So I'm gonna go get that chest, and then I say we just teleport to the inn or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're able to get back in here through the other side somewhere else, so we can do that then.
Yeah, I don't know how to
Hey,
do that. Get to that.
I have a good cloak for either you or Shadow.
Oh,
Or
Shadow needs
Karlach,
one.
actually.
Shadow needs a new cloak.
Yeah, let me see.
Flesh
What does
melted.
Karlach have? Actually, this one I think I might save for Karlach
comes,
because
I'm
it
ready.
benefits her more.
All right. What now?
What is
Let's
it?
get on with it.
It's whenever a creature does melee damage to the wearer, the creature takes 1d4 acid.
Never a dull
Okay.
moment.
And Karlach's usually in the front line. But I can give you Karlach's cape.
I didn't even know she had a
Suit of
cape
Shadow.
on.
I gave her one a while ago, yeah.
What's next,
Is it not
I
just
wonder?
the... Okay.
Yeah, I put on Shadow, I think.
Yeah, that's nice. That suits her, actually.
I'm gonna teleport
Looking
down to
ahead.
the last light in.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
And do you want to go and maybe see...
Halson?
Oh, hang on. Helson or the Arabella first?
Oh, Arabella's at our camp, though.
Yeah, we don't have to do a long rest. We could just go to camp and she
Let me
should be there, I
speak
think.
to Halson first.
Okay.
Although
One
my
day I'll
game
catch a break.
does not like this
Yeah.
part.
Do a save. Because we've done a lot.
Too dark to tell.
I want to start his quest, Marshy. I need to
Oh, this
romance
is
my husband.
the end-ish of it. There's like 3 more things after this, I believe.
I need to have my husband. Husband, come here. Husband, come and hold my wife's hand. Come on. This fucking my game really doesn't like this part of the map.
Nope.
Thaniel.
Yes, great. Shut up.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name.
I found a
He
loot.
must know more. We need to rouse him. Good. Its music might help restore him. Show it to him.
Oof, but I not very good on the loot, so. Right, well, don't expect to be impressed or anything. I'm a warlock. I'm not a fucking bard. I'll do my best.
You played so bad you can't romance Halson anymore.
No.
Thaniel! He's still trapped there. He
How did
needs help.
that work? That woke him up.
Calm. Breathe.
Look at
You've
my
been trapped in the
husband.
Shadowfell
Look
for a
at him.
century.
Look at him.
Take a moment to
Husband.
clear your mind.
A century. You're Halsin. Thaniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is. If I venture into the Shadowfell blind, I will never find him.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and changes.
What if, Wolf? What if? What if we make Halson a druid tank and take him with us? I mean, as much as I love Karlach, but then I can have my husband and wife with us at all times.
I mean, we're not really gonna end up having any fighters then?
What? Yeah, he can be
Melee
a fighter.
fighters?
Yeah, he can be a
I mean,
druid fighter. If we respec him.
yeah, but Karlach...
Yes, I think so. I think that's what we
yeah,
should
but,
do.
but Karlik.
Nah, I think that's what we should do.
But I need Karlik.
Why do you need Karlak? I need my husband and my wife. I think
Yeah,
so.
But Karlik.
I need my husband and my wife.
Karlik.
Whenever I saw Thaniel,
He was your carry? Oh.
I always smelled lavender.
I can work with that.
Okay.
Rest
How
now.
about this? If
Meet
you
me
want
by the
him,
lake
you
shore.
have to control
I
him.
have what we need to
I
play
want
And
Shadow
Shadow.
as
I need
well.
your help.
Yeah,
You
but you'll
ready?
have to control and manage
This may
both
prove
of them.
Okay, if you don't
perilous.
want to control another character, I'm fine with that. Oh, oh, oh.
This is going to be very interesting to work around then.
I mean,
Uh,
if you just want to use your own character. But okay.
no, I'm only going to use my character. I'm not going to use Helson or Shadow.
Okay.
No traps, please.
Did he go back to the camp?
No, he's going outside. He's doing a ritual. We need to follow him, or he dies.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Where is he going?
I was outvoted. I
Yep,
thought it would have
outvoted.
been nice if I had Karlik, because Helson will still be at camp and everything.
Yeah, but it's going to be harder to get his approval up.
Not really.
Well, yeah, really? You can't just keep someone in camp and just not get their approval up.
No, you can.
Not really.
You can keep
Not
someone in
as
camp
well.
24/7. Most approval you get from a character, you get in camp with them.
That's
through
just
discussions.
not true, because like we just did that thing with Shadow and I got 3 approvals all at once. That's just
but
not true.
This entire act is mostly shard based, so.
Yeah,
But like, I have.
if I left,
approval
are you
with-
saying if I left Shadow at camp for this entire bit, she'd be like, "Oh yeah, I want to marry you"? Like that's no, that's
Yeah,
not how it works.
actually.
But she wouldn't be
Actually,
there for the
yes.
approval. That is just so wrong.
I mean,
How do I
it does
go?
work. Oh yeah.
No,
I don't
I
know.
don't
I
think
was
so.
following you. No, I mean you can. I mean, Gale and the other characters I have near max
It only
approval
works
with me, and I've
with
never
Gale
used them.
because he was broken and he gets approval high approval from you giving
And
him his
Jaheira.
stuff.
And Will.
Yeah, I don't think.
Jaheira and
I
Will
don't
have
think so.
max approval with me, and I've never used them.
Well, we're not doing that, so.
But Shadow, I mean, Karlik.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin.
Literally gave her all the strength stuff.
I want to know what to
Thaniel is
expect.
trapped in the Shadowfell, but thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there, alone.
Shouldn't I come with you?
No. This opportunity has been 100 years in the making. It has to be me. And only me. But I didn't bring you here to witness an old druid's grandstanding. You have a part to play in this, and I trust you will play it well.
That's
With the
gonna
Oak
sting.
Father's blessing, I can
I wasted, like,
infiltrate the
10K gold
Shadowfell,
on
but
stuff for
doing
her.
so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay
Firefly
here.
barrel.
Keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs.
Okay. You can count on me.
Good. Now it's important that only I pass through the portal once it opens. The magic is fragile. Any mistake, and our one chance will be lost forever. It took me years of study, of seeking the Oak Father's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works. Oak Father, hear me. Aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light. It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible.
No,
Stay close to
don't
the
die.
portal.
You're too
Buy
hot.
me what time you can.
Oh. Okay, that was immediate. Jesus.
Yep.
Okay, so we need to protect this portal. Fuck no. Those fucking arms, right? He'd be a way better fighter than Karlach.
Nah, Karlach's way better.
Way better. With his arms.
Karlach could easily take Halsin in a fight.
Oh, we've got 4 turns. Oh, we should be okay. I mean, they're pretty far away.
Hold up. I had way more than 4. That's interesting.
Really? This warrior? They're only coming from there, so hopefully we'll be okay.
What do you mean only from there? They're on both sides.
No, not where?
Yeah, they are. They're in the bush.
They're not on my map. Oh yeah, they are. Oh shit. Okay.
Halsin has 3 times as many health bars as Karlach and 3 attacks later. What do you mean 3 times as many health bars and 3 attacks later? Karlach already has more than 3 attacks. And a lot of HP. If you're talking about the bear polymorph though, that doesn't count.
Just the bear polymorph in general alone makes him so much better.
Nah, so much worse.
Yeah, wild shape. I like druid is my favorite class, so wild shape is easily the best. Shadow Crossing. At least we've got NPCs that are supposed to be helping us. I don't know where they are though. But...
What do you mean? There's no NPCs helping us here.
Oh no, sorry, they're actual people then. Oh, I see. They're the ones in the bushes, maybe? I can't see them.
No, those are not people. Those are undead people.
Are they not?
They're red icons. They're enemies.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know where they are. They're the ones in the bushes.
They're
So
the ones
not
in the bushes.
shadows.
Yeah. If you click one of them, then you'll go to them.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, there's a lot. Okay, there's more coming.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's more that will keep on coming.
Right, okay, that didn't do
Shadow,
anything.
this would be a great time for Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, it would. I can put it up.
Stay focused.
Love it, love it, love it.
Oh, that's a long rest. Okay.
Oh shit, they can attack the actual portal. Fuckers.
Yeah, it's fine. It has a lot of HP. We will need to do a long rest at some point, just so you know.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so many. Okay. Okay. That's quite a lot. Shadowheart needs to go for a little walk around the map, I think. Because they've only got 1 HP, but if I can walk around, I can fuck them up. That also works. Oh god. Okay. The fuck am I gonna do? I'm useless.
Yeah.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Could put I don't even know if I've got Clouded Daggers left. Or the Hunger Hadar, maybe not. Should have summoned my familiar. now. Right. Let's...
Nice.
I literally can't move because of the strength drain.
Yeah.
Because it's made me
And
uncomfortable.
Shadow has life drain as well. Twice, actually. Which goes away on a long rest. So we will need to do a long rest sooner than later.
Is that hitting him? Yeah. Alright, I've dealt with all of those. That's good. We should be okay. Yeah, Spirit Castles are fucking amazing. I love them so much.
Yeah.
Druid and Cleric are amazing classes. I don't understand why Cleric is the least favourite class. Makes zero sense to me. It's amazing. Especially Life Cleric.
It's all about... Clerics just do not sound appealing in name because they always sound like squishy support that aren't that good.
But
and
that's
at that point,
not, because they're kind of like meant to be like
no, I know they're
slightly
good,
tanky melee. Oh my god, there's more coming. Oh my god.
But if you think about it, a paladin is just a better cleric if you think purely based on the connotations with the words. And that's why so many people go with paladin.
Druid and Ranger are your favourite classes. Yeah, I've just spec'd my Bard into Ranger as well. I don't know what Ranger's like, so I can't wait to see what it's like. But I love Bard as well, but Bard only because of like the conversation buffs really, not as a class.
Let's see, is there a good candidate for throwing a bomb? Yes, there is. Maybe not a big bomb, maybe just a small one. Oh, there's 3 right there, too. Okay. Oh, fire wine barrel, perfect. Ranger, it's very weird, Ranger. It's really good now, but like, it was so neglected in early 5e stuff. And even 3.5e was so neglected.
Have to keep going.
But nowadays, it's actually like really good. But I got a special place for Artificer. Especially the artillerist.
Into this. Good job, guys. Well done.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Very clever.
140 IQ.
Fucking kill that
Very
guy.
bored and Gloomstalker. Yeah, Gloomstalker really like changed the entire game for Ranger, in my opinion. OG subclasses are still bad. Yeah, they're still bad, but when you get into the variant rules and such, it becomes a bit better.
Does Ranger have subclasses in this game?
Yes, but the only good one I think they got Gloomstalker in, but the other ones kind of suck. I might be mistaken though. But to be fair, some of the things they didn't directly copy from 5e. Like they did change some things for everything a little bit. Like certain things are, I mean, short rests, biggest change.
I'm
in a good
thirsty.
way.
I'm thirsty. Thank you. Thank you, Lectus. Beastmaster. Oh yeah, I took Beastmaster, but I didn't really understand what it did.
Beastmaster in this is way better. Like in actual D&D, it is among the worst you can choose. The only thing worse than 5e Beastmaster Ranger before recent changes in D&D would be Undying Warlock and some of the monk stuff.
Legatus saving my life.
That's a lot
I
of them
really
again.
love how I've done Shadow's build. It's great. I'm really happy with it.
Okay, gonna throw another bomb.
Yep, chuck it in there. Excellent, excellent. Monk has a sad existence. Because I think it came out that Monk is used more than Cleric, which also I feel like makes sense because Shadow Heart's a Cleric, and I think most people take Shadow.
Yeah. Okay.
But still.
Also, Monk in Baldur's Gate was changed so much. It is actually arguably like the most OP class
Monk
in the game.
resistance is good, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah. The Monk
I feel like
in this
I would
game
only
is...
take Monk as a subclass in this game because standalone just seems a bit boring to me.
Yeah. Let me put it this way. Any of the records for most amount of turns, most amount of attacks, and most amount of
Really?
damage done are all Monk right now. They basically what they did is they changed your die for unarmed attacks. They increased from D4 to D6, I believe, or D6 to D8, something like that. They gave you an extra key point starting out, which means you're actually viable early game for once. And you replenish them on the short rest, and short rests are dirt easy in this, whereas in actual D&D, a short rest is several hours, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, they made Monk OP. And then there's also the fact that there's so many magic items that do individual boosts, where you could do a fake subclass with magic items in this. That is very hard to come by in D&D, because not every DM wants a million magic items, of course. We're gonna opportunity attack the dog. That works for a shock collar. That's one way to have a shock collar.
If I can slightly move in and get this guy.
Yeah, but the hunger for Dar would be the biggest worry, but I think we're good.
Blood comes easy.
The only thing is, I think this quest might actually be bugged because, for me, when House returned, all the enemies stayed, but I've seen for other people that they go away.
I pushed them into the hunger.
Oh,
Perfect.
nice.
Perfect. Oh, there's a fucker
Wife.
down here. Hold on. I did not see him.
I did not see it.
Just bear him in mind.
It's fine. The thing has like 100 health left.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Bye-bye. Oh, my game's frozen right now.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's glitching so bad. Oh god, my screen. Everything's
Seizure
T-posing.
warning? Oh really?
Yeah, everything's T-posing.
Oh no.
I can't tell what's going on. My screen's flashing blue. Okay, it's back to normal.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Buddy. Wait, he just runs away. Oh, he's on fire.
We'll be fine. I love this spell so much. It's so good.
It's beautiful.
Right, so... the fuck away from me. Okay, we'll do. Oh, that works too, I guess. Okay, go. Look at all the corpses, Jesus Christ. Perfect. Perfect.
Oh, I have advantage on everyone in here, so I can do sneak attacks.
Oh yeah, you should do it, yeah.
Oh great, now I have hunger, so I need to just escape. There we go. Back to normal. Four left. No.
Oh. Be back.
Grove Keeper's Keeper.
Oh.
It's done. I have him.
My husband. You did all that for just a kid?
But something's wrong. Dreadfully wrong. No. It can't be.
What?
Is he dead?
We need to
Your
get
plan
Daniel
has
something
failed.
sick.
Yes. I'll bring him back to camp. He'll be safest with us. I need
Just
to
a
examine
kid.
him. I need to understand what's wrong.
Yeah, it's just a kid.
It's almost like something's missing from him.
Missing?
Come see us when you can.
Alright.
I am going to take items off the Karlik, then give me a moment.
Wait,
that's there.
Oh, I thought we were out of combat. Oops.
No, we are not.
What the fuck is going on? What's going on?
What do you mean?
It was not letting me do my spell. That was really weird.
Can't afford to let up. On the move.
No choice but to keep going.
And there's a lot of loot on this guy, so you can take. So that's gonna be nice.
A lot, yeah.
Oh, why can't I target this last guy with this javelin throw? Oh, now I can. And he's dead.
Excellent. Now give us 10 years to loot all of this.
Yeah.
You can almost feel the heat from the forge. This one was once a blacksmith.
Whole chicken.
It's been a long day.
Courgette.
Better stop to rest soon.
Yeah, maybe we can do a long rest. I know I don't really want to because of all my buffs, but probably need to.
Yeah, because if we don't, Shadowheart's gonna permanently die.
Permanently die? Why?
She has life drain.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah.
Why are half these things lit up?
I don't know, it's weird.
Oh, did you go to camp?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. I will take off Karlik's boots, because Halsin could use that, and everything else is not really good for Halsin, I think.
Yeah, we'll see if we can spec him into... Because Karlak's a fighter?
She's a barbarian.
Barbarian. We'll spec him into barbarian as well.
Oh, you don't want to use him as a druid?
Hope you're keeping
Yeah,
well,
druid
friend.
barbarian subclass.
It's gonna be low in both. Actually, druid barbarian would be interesting, but then I would almost say
Just make
not
him a
the
tanky
same.
druid.
We could make him a tanky barbarian with the bear heart thing.
Oh, but I kind
Like
of
the
want
beast?
a druid subclass though, still.
No, I mean barbarian subclass, the one that gives you access to an animal heart thing.
Yeah, but
That's very into.
can we do druid subclass on top of barbarian then? Because I would like to
Yeah.
keep him as a druid. Yeah, we'll do that then.
Yeah,
That
we
sounds
could keep him druid and then just do like, I think it's like 3 levels you need in barbarian.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, I will. Let me just see. Is there anything else that could go on him? Amulets. And
God damn it! I wanted to be there.
we're gonna lose our thrower, just so you know.
All right.
Wait.
So, What did the old devil have to say?
Asterian's changed his mind. He wants to make a deal with Raphael.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah. Okay.
I
So
thought
yeah,
he was
that.
against him.
No. If you have Astarion in the party when you talk to Raphael, Raphael actually says if you kill the devil in there, he'll. Do you want me to tell you what the deal would have been? Because I think you might still get it.
It's a separate deal.
It's a separate deal.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
it's
do it
one
on
for Astarion.
my Dark Urge, and probably my Druid as well.
Okay.
Okay,
then. I'll let you figure that out then.
Well, I do like killing. Perhaps if we help him, I can still salvage something from this. He would owe us after all.
Alright, fine.
Yes. Yes, this might work. Now we just need to get on his good side.
Raphael is a good side.
Something's on my mind.
You smell very delicious, but I...
Little baby. Little baby.
Oh, you should talk to Arabella.
Oh yeah, I will. Talk to the wife first.
Yeah, she's with
smiling
Grandpa Withers, the babysitter.
Ah.
So serious of you. But go ahead.
So great.
Well, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't been. But don't worry.
I know it's interesting how skinny Asterian's arms look after staring directly out. It's funny. Look at Grandpa Withers. Grandpappy Withers. Look. Look at him.
Hey, you. I made it. Easy peasy.
Your parents
You
are dead,
found Mum and
love.
Pops?
Yeah, I found them. I found them. Yeah, I mean, I'll just tell her the truth.
No.
Lizelle likes that.
I don't believe you.
Their corpses were all but turned inside out. Fucking hell.
It isn't true. It isn't.
Sorry, it is.
Get away from me. Go.
It's not my fucking fault, Jesus. I didn't kill your parents.
Warlock is better than Halsin, Marshy.
Fate
Sorry, what?
spins.
Dost thou require a new ally?
What weapons would be good for Halsin? I mean, obviously, you know, if we're gonna do multi-class with Barbarian up to 3 levels, then he'll need some weapon in that case. I'm just trying to think, do I have any good weapons for that?
I don't know.
This one, I have a few. I'll take them out to look at, and I'll see if I have any other items that will be good.
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
And since we're only multi-class, and John Lord tries to
Charm Elminster granted me requires my death as the spark that will light the orb's fuse.
Marshy, do you know if Halsin is proficient with heavy armor? Or does he go medium or light?
Gods only know what it might do to the orb itself.
He's a druid, he's probably light. It could be medium though.
I see no harm in learning.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is it medium or light?
And if we manage to find it, the harm will be all Ketheric's. So, well worth indulging our curiosity.
Or is it clothing?
Oh, could be. I mean, it looks medium, but I don't know.
It's light armor. Oh, why is everything light armor
yeah,
except
it's annoying.
fighter?
Yeah. Generally more attracted to women in games than I am men, but Halsin does things to me. Yeah, I'm the same, Marshy. I think I like Astarion because he's feminine, but Halsin because he's protective.
Thaniel is resting, but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold.
How do you know?
I knew something was wrong when he didn't wake up. But now I'm even more certain. By now we should have seen some small glimmer of Thaniel's power. A sign that the land is healing. New growth, flowers in bloom. But there has been nothing.
Tell me how I can help.
It's both simple and not. We need to find Thaniel's missing half and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else.
Even Asterion before. Yeah, I know, it's weird. Like,
Yeah, you would think
Shadowheart
Asterion
could
would
do
be medium armor. Yeah, like Shadow, like you would think Asterion over Shadow. Very strange.
Yeah.
I don't really get it, but.
And of course, you know, stuff like Paladin, Fighter, Heavy Armor.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't
who
think.
uses medium?
I think Lizelle is proficient in it, but she doesn't wear it.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure.
She's Heavy Armor. She can get Heavy Armor if she has medium right now, I think.
Yeah.
And you saw this boy yourself. That can't be a coincidence.
What else
but we need to be sure. And I truly mean we, if you wish. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. If you want me, I'm yours.
If you want me, I'm
against
yours.
The curse, against the absolute. Anything.
We're prepping for you.
Just say the word.
We're prepping. Any ideas how to make
No matter
friends
how
missing
it's
half?
been twisted by the shadows, it is still part of Thaniel's essence. It will resemble him somehow and may show signs of his power. Look for signs of life in the darkness. Wildflowers
I have
where
the biggest
everything
grin
else
on my
is dead.
face right now.
The curse cannot subdue the power Thaniel bears.
Man, I'm sad losing out on Karlik.
Not
He's
entirely.
so precious.
In
I
fact,
love him.
I saw just the sort before. Not long after we first came within reach of the shadow curse. Fool that I am, I did not grasp their significance at the time. There is a ruin some way outside of Last Light. I caught a glimpse of fresh blooms there, but did not investigate further. I shall mark it upon your map.
Yes.
In truth, I'm not sure. This is beyond all reckoning.
That's something else.
It's still part of Thaniel deep down, but it may not recognize that, or want to recognize that. Perhaps it can be reasoned with.
Also, it's forced conflict.
But I'm not hopeful. Reason is not something that thrives amidst the shadow curse. Seems your
to-
ranks.
Yeah, let me see. Boot Karlak before we can get him in. What are you doing? Did you want to rest?
I'm trying to get some items to get House in. Trying to see what I have that might be helpful. Because we can't give him the stuff that Karlik is wearing, at least not most of it.
So give House
Because
in
I bought
Lizelle's
that
underwear.
very specific to Barbarian in mind. Yeah.
I can't wait to dress him up.
Do you want him one-handed or two-handed for weapons? Or dual wield?
I think two-handed would be cool. We don't really have any two-handed people. Well, I mean, I
Karlik does
kind of
two-handed.
Yeah, we'll do two-handed then.
Okay. Because I do have a club that makes someone strength 19 if they wield it. Which could be interesting for dual wield. But
Is it? Oh yeah, I
no.
mean we could do that. A club
dual
would
wield? No,
suit
I
him.
think it'll be. No, I don't think dual wield suits him.
I just wild shape him
wild
most
shape
of the time. Yeah,
Doesn't it still apply buffs though?
probably would.
Yeah. I won't bother with it then. I'm just because we're doing 3 levels in Barbarian, right? And we're going Wild Heart Barbarian probably.
Say again, sorry.
We're doing 3 levels in Barbarian as well.
Yeah.
Okay, when you level him up and you get to Barbarian.
Oh, his physical stats changed to that of the animal.
Oh,
and his
okay.
mental stats,
Okay.
so.
Okay, that's good. So in that case, when you do level him up, maybe do Wild Heart Barbarian would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you can also then choose like Heart of the Bear and then roleplay
Yeah, that would
purposes.
be really cool actually.
Thematically nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What did I all grab that could be useful for him? I'm gonna put that all in a pouch. Bye, Garlic.
He can be raged in wild shape. Really? That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
so
what?
rage bonus apply.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited. I've not really used rage before though, so I don't really know the best way to use it, but
Use it sparingly because we're
Yeah.
only going to keep him at level 3. He's only going to have like 2 rage charges.
Okay.
But essentially what you'll want to do is rage when you know we're going to be in a very big fight with a lot of enemies, and you maintain the rage by making an attack each turn. You don't have to hit, you just need to make an attack or throw an item as an attack or something
I
like
see.
that.
Okay.
And yeah, stuff like that. Okay, let's see, I have...
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need? Fine. What's on your mind? Quite splendidly.
And when you are done leveling him up,
You and I have
if you
shared
can
some
give
good
me
times
control of him, just to see,
seems
like,
we have
of the
plenty in
items I've picked out, if he's
Yeah.
proficient at least
Considering what
enough
we've
to
been
equip
through.
some of them, because I only have
I
weapons
think I
and
was very
gloves.
lucky to find such
I
faithful
might have
company.
armor.
I have... Oh, I might have armor.
Attractive company too.
I might, I just don't know what would be
Yeah,
best.
I'll check my...
Because I have heavy
Very
armor.
serious
Yeah,
of
I've
you.
got heavy
and I
armors
don't
as
think
well.
he can...
Go ahead.
I don't think he can equip heavy armor, which sucks.
I won't pretend that I don't know what you mean. Give me some time. If I can figure out whatever it is that I need to do, well...
But I
Then
think doing him like a Force Conduit build might actually be really nice. Because
I don't
Force
know what that
Conduit is
means.
something that... It's a thing that if you have a few different items, it stacks up. I haven't used it, but it reads like it would be very fun to play. I only have one item that does it though. But it seems like it might be fun. I believe one of the vendors in Moonrise has set armor that is specific to wild shape. I mean, we can check that out.
Hi Francisco! Hi Katie, how are you feeling today? Yeah, I'm feeling better today. Not amazing, but I'm doing better. I'm just very, very, very tired. But I don't think I'm ever not tired, so... How are you
Yeah.
doing? What's up? Voice of the circle. Oh shit.
And he also needs some ranged weapon, probably, just to hold on to.
Love the random skull drill you have in your inventory. Do I?
Yeah. Yeah, you have a few of them. It's what we
Skull
picked up
drill.
at the thing.
Oh yeah. My syringe and that. You know. Just because. Just because. Yeah. I have a lot of books as well. And a toad teapot. I want my toad teapot as well. Do I have anything I can give him? Not really. Yeah, I don't really have anything. Hmm. I mean, I have the Dro armor, and then... Oh, see, I don't know if that's really...
No, I don't think it'll work out.
Yeah.
Boots. Do I have any good boots? Maybe boots of speed, apparent death.
Hmm. Give him Shadow Heart's clothes.
Give him Shadow Heart what?
Shadow Heart's camp clothes.
Oh,
I'm good,
geez,
just
no.
relaxing. Just wanted to hear you're taking it easy. Ah! I'm always... Well, I never really chill out, to be honest. I probably should, but... Yeah. I try to take it easy, but... Then I'm like, oh, I have stuff to do, so I do stuff.
Alright, I got a selection of gloves and weapons that I might just see, and when after you level him up, see what works best for him, and then I'll equip him with it.
Okie dokie.
Marshy, do you know if in wild shape, if your melee attacks count as weapon attacks? Because I know in some 5e stuff that melee attacks count as weapons if you're, you know, shaped into something else. Like claw attacks or weapon attacks. I don't know about wild shape though. Because that could also affect some of this stuff. What?
I feel
Did
like
you ruin-
Larian Studios are a little bit colorblind. This is meant to be pale green.
I mean...
That's yellow and blue.
I liked it default. Jeez,
Yeah,
what the
I might
hell?
remove the dye.
You believe they do? Okay, good. Because I'm looking at 3 gloves I have right now that I might give him. One is the Flawed Helldust gloves, which give a 1d4 fire damage on attacks. And also on unarmed attacks, will do 1d4 necrotic. Oh, that's actually better. In wild shape, do they count as unarmed attacks? Yes, they are melee weapons. Okay, do they count as unarmed? Because if they count as unarmed, then he is getting the Flawed Helldust gloves. I don't care what they look like.
I wish I got some dye remover. You don't have any dye remover, do you?
No, but a bunch of things should have it. Oh, it doesn't count as unarmed? Okay, that's fine. The 1d4 fire damage is still good. Underdog's Brave advantage when surrounded by 2 or more, that's situational.
Just gonna use up all my dyes.
Okay, so I don't think I'll do those gloves, and I don't think those gloves, so I guess Helldusk it is. And as for weapons, let's see. So if we're going and thinking 2-handed weapons, let's see. Yorgel's Greatsword.
Fucking hell. These are all horrific.
The pink one isn't too bad.
See, that's the... I have a top like that in real life, but I don't want that.
That's nice.
Not the trousers, though.
Ratcatcher.
I'll live with that, that's fine. Yeah, that's alright, but I want default now. It doesn't match my shoes.
Ooh, could be nice.
Yeah, that's cute actually. The colours really don't make sense. Used one earlier and it was black and red and dyed my stuff mustard yellow. Yeah, it's really weird.
I know that dye.
It's really
So
strange.
bad.
Like, I understand it to an extent that I guess a lot of the armors only have like one colour slot, so it will just dye one thing and then it would like pick a random bit of the other bit. But I don't know why it does such a random colour for them. Usually it would just, it's like for games like that, usually it will just default to like the neutral colour or the base colour, but it seems to just pull a random colour if it can't find a secondary one. I don't understand it. I'm always busy. The only time I have to relax is usually at night, but I try to make it stream. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I'm always busy as well, but you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I'm
That's what it
thinking.
is. This dye is nice though. I'll keep that.
I'm thinking weapon-wise. Okay, I have 2 weapons in mind.
Okay, I'm listening.
So either the skin burster, which is a halberd. It does 1d10 slashing, and when you deal melee damage with weapon, you gain 2 turns of force conduit, and in force conduit, it's a whole thing there. Or a 1d10 slashing, and they're both slashing, I believe. Yeah, they're both slashing. 1d10 slashing glaive that gives you the cantrip Sorrowful Lash, which is the whip thing.
Let's give Halson a whip. I reckon we should give Halson a whip. By the way, Casey, you know Lichlitz. Of course I know Lichlitz. She's one of my most favourite artists ever, ever, ever. Of course. Let me guess, you've commissioned something spicy. Please tell me you've commissioned something spicy. Lich is probably one of the best artists that I know, ever. Absolutely insane. I want to commission her one day as well. I really need to do some more Baldur's Gate spicy art. I don't know what I'm going to do though.
I mean, you said the Shadowheart one, right?
Yeah. I mean, I have many times, yeah. That was... because one of the characters that I designed for Marshy got some spicy art by Lich. I loved that piece so much. It was so good. Beautiful. Chef kiss. Chef kiss. She's having a 50% sale off her merch just now. Subtle plug for my friend, but she's also sending me a cuddly toy penis. Is she? What, like those ones with the face on? Oh, that's amazing. I was thinking about getting one today because I won't spoil it yet, but I might be potentially becoming an ambassador for a company. And one of the things that they could send me was one of those. And I was like, The sketch trio, they are so good.
Oh,
yeah,
I know what you're talking about now.
It's a neck pillow.
Okay.
A neck pillow. Oh. So the penis wraps around your neck?
That's... okay then.
Interesting. Love it. Love it. I didn't know she did merch.
That will be the 3rd.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Not surprised. Ooh, that is a good potion to be in.
Oh, no, Etsy. Pretty.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
so good. I would love to get stickers, but I have no place to put them. She has a pyramid head body pillow. Oh my god.
Jeez.
Oh my god. Incredible. The keychains are lovely as well. Yeah, way too powerful. Way too powerful. I really wish I could draw like that. It's so amazing. can't show it on the stream, unfortunately, guys.
Oh, send me a link because I don't think I actually know their
Marshy's
art.
put the link in the chat. It's fine.
Oh.
I've sent her I've sent you her work before. I'm pretty sure.
I don't recognize this. Looks good. I just don't recognize it.
Yeah, she's been one of my favorite artists for years.
And surely the name has nothing to do with that, right?
Well, no, it's her art.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Yeah, I need more thieves' tools because I only have 2 left.
You know the print with the glitched butterflies? Yeah. The creation print? You commissioned that as a pair to the other butterfly one. Oh, nice! Awesome. Cute. Let me grab my handsome man.
Thaniel still suffers. There'll be no improvement until his good. Now our roots can deepen. Together.
I think Gale and Will approved of that. That was interesting. Right.
Yeah. Alright, so leveling up.
First
I mean, do some druid first, but then that way he can at least do some decent damage still. Really? At least put the census screen up if you're going to continue.
There we go. We're good to go, lads. We're good to go.
You're not keeping them like that.
Yes.
No.
Never mind.
Is that just green? There we go. Now I've got his. Perfect. This is the game now. Game done. This is endgame. This is endgame. Oh. What did he leave? Huh?
What do you mean?
The fuck?
What?
I just got... Oh, okay. Right. He just instantly leveled himself up. Okay. That was weird. I didn't even click to level him up and he just did it. You can assume the form of a beast you can transform twice per short rest.
Yeah. Maybe Marshy can give some guidance on what subclass and such that would be good for you.
Yeah. Maybe
You want
of the
Moon?
land? Moon.
We
you
already
want
have a
Moon.
healer, just so you know.
Yeah, maybe...
Shadow is our healer.
Yeah, I feel
so
like...
we won't be using him as healer. Unless you mean...
He's gonna be a tank, so...
One-timer girl...
Sort of.
What?
Gummy penises that you declined.
I was counting the number of stars, and
Oh,
it
but
didn't
that
make
gives you
sense.
the bear shape. Or do they all?
Oh, no,
That's-
Moon lets you become elementals. Moon is the tank one.
Moon is the tank one. Oh. Okay, so we do want Moon then.
Well, we more so want damage dealer if we're replacing Karlach. We don't necessarily need super tank, just damage dealer.
Yeah, but I still think
if
maybe
Moon
then.
lets us do that, then yeah, then I'm okay
You
with
get
that.
bear for Moon as well.
Okay, then let's go bear. Let's go Moon. Yeah, we want Moon then. And then prepare spells.
I can give him a heal, I guess.
Yeah.
Does animal friendship work for persuasion checks? Because I can use charm in persuasion checks. I'm just wondering if it does anything.
I mean, how often do you have persuasion checks on animals?
Yeah, that's
Is
what I'm
that a
wondering.
Like, I've only seen
not
one,
sure.
maybe two.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
no,
don't
I've
know.
seen two.
So, what level will he go up to?
I think
How many
we're
three-
going to level 8. So we will need 5 druid and 3 barbarian. Because we are all like well into level 8, so he'll go to level 8.
Yeah. Moonbeam. Oh. Heat metal.
Heat metal can be actually very useful in some situations, but the enemies need to be armored for it to be like really,
Yeah.
really useful. It'd be nice to get some very druidy specific spells.
Yeah.
The only thing to keep in mind is you can't cast spells when you're raging as barbarian, but if he's raging, that means he's going to go melee, so it's not really a concern.
What sort of... Let's get entangled.
Two things to bear in mind: he cannot cast on wall ship and cannot cast on rage. Yeah.
Okay.
And if he does either, he's going in melee, so it's fine. Like, either he rages and then wild shapes, or he wild shapes, or he just rages. All 3 conditions, he's going in melee damage. It's fine. He's not going to be casting spells that much.
Alright, so... Shall I give him some buffs then that he can put up on people before he goes into wild form? Or... what?
Yeah, that would be good. Like, good buffs or even out of combat spells too would be interesting.
Yeah. You can't do speak with animals on another person, right? You can't cast it on another person.
I don't think so, but we have a bunch of potions for it, so
Yeah,
and you
true.
have it too. Yeah, like I have like 5 potions of it still.
No, okay. Take that. I'll do. So level 3 barbarian, you say?
Yeah, level 3. At least let me double check that real quick.
Yeah, because it gives wild heart.
Yeah, let's see. Wild heart.
Or wild magic?
No, wild magic is very unpredictable. Wild heart gives the bear stuff, which is nice.
Oh yeah, and then bear heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you get
Yeah, so-
piercings.
Yeah, bestial hearts, bear hearts.
Oh my goodness me. Oh.
And that makes him very tanky.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. Let's do... I like the wolf ones, and I like the tiger ones. Ooh. I like the elk ones too, though.
Yeah, we just want the subclass for Wild Heart, Bestial Heart, and Bear Heart, and then
piercings.
Yeah, and then everything else we go with Druid.
That's so cool. I wish that more classes had like physical appearance things, because like Sorcerer has the draconic one.
Yeah.
And you get scales.
Oh, you also get speak with animals.
Yeah. So there we go.
Yeah. Okay, and now change to Druid. Yeah, there we go. Oh, cantrips, yeah.
Changed all of his spells. I don't really know what to take.
Well, keep in mind, because he's a druid, I believe you can switch your prepared spells with your known spells at any time, like a wizard. So your prepared ones are ready, but I think out of combat you can switch to any known one.
Mm.
Yeah, they're prepared, so you can switch them there. Yeah, there are some classes that can only switch, I believe, once per long rest. But I think Druid is not one of those.
What about feats?
Well, let's see. We don't have anyone with Sentinel anymore, but does Sentinel even work if you're in wild shape? I would say Sentinel, because then we still have that. And then
it's just if it works. I'm not sure if it works. Well,
I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's not going to be wild shape 24/7 because that's not going to be realistic.
Okay, it does work.
Does it work in wild shape? Okay,
we'll definitely do that then.
Perfect. Yeah, and then for second feat, I don't know. Oh wait, no, you're not going to get to second feat yet because we're multi-classing. Okay, Sentinel it is. And last level.
Sleet Storm.
And then just toss him under me when you're done, and I'll just give him some items and equip him low.
Okay. Enchant an item to shine like the sun, or summon a sphere of sunlight that dispels all darkness around it. Oh. God, he's got some cool spells. Cool lightning. Lightning strikes all targets within range. Then for 10 turns you can cool down lightning again without expending a spell slot.
Concentration, though. That's the thing with that one.
Yeah. Whereas Sleet Storm will douse fires and create an ice surface. Again, concentration, but it might be worth having either one of those two.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we also have water jugs that I carry around in case we need to throw some water, too.
I might take the lightning one just in case we need it.
Well, I mean, we can always switch it, because...
Yeah,
prepared and such. We can always swap it just out of combat.
There we go. He's leveled up. No, I don't think he needs trousers, personally.
Let's move.
He's not staying like that.
He's fine like that.
Nah, he's not staying like that.
He's staying like that.
He's not staying like that.
You don't get a say in it, so...
I mean, I could. Never mind. But yeah, just let me equip him with some stuff.
Shadow's armor... It looks okay. Nah, not really.
It looks a bit stretched.
Yeah. That's perfect. Excellent.
That's not perfect.
Excellent. That's all we need. In a noble hat as well. jewelry. Do you have any good jewelry for him?
No, like I said, I have a couple things I want to try and fit him with. Just...
Cute.
Why is my thing not opening? Oh, it's because I was bugged. Yeah, I have some items I can give him.
Okay.
Just, let me go under, because I want to make sure he's proficient in it before I give it to him. And then I'll also compare with the stuff that you're giving him to see if maybe what I had was a bit better.
Yeah, I don't really have much to give him, really, so...
Hey, let's see, Paulson. Let's take a look. Let's see, what do you have here? Let's see,
Light on my feet.
gonna give you these gauntlets. Okay, good. He can wear those gauntlets. Those boots too. They're pretty good. Oh, I do have some rings that are good for when he's concentrating on a spell, so that's actually good for him if he does use those. And why not give him that ring too? Let's give him this random bow I have. And I'll give him the glaive. Is he proficient with it? Yes, he is. Perfect.
Come on, Scratch, play!
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Circle up.
Why can't I throw this?
That necklace you gave him, do you want that, or do you want the one we got from the hag, which gives the spell protection from good and evil?
I've never really used protection from good and evil, really.
I'll just put it in his inventory and you can decide that, and I'll give him a
Okay.
couple potions that I got off Carlet. And let's see, armor wise. Yeah, I don't have any good armors, but Marcia said that there might be armor for Wild Shape in Moonrise, so we'll go back there and talk to the merchants there.
Okay.
And I'll keep the pouch
Yeah,
on
I mean,
him
I
too,
can
so you
give
can use
him-
that to store stuff.
This for now, just for the dexterity boost, but...
Give him what?
you know my skeletal...
Oh,
hold on,
that
let me
clothing,
check,
yeah.
Let me check what... I think...
What's hiding
I don't
here?
know, I'm gonna check my chest, but I don't think I have got anything.
But no, I think the weapon and gauntlets he has now are like pretty good for him.
Mm.
Actually, I will go to Moonrise real quick then, and I'll try and find that item. Do you know what the name of it was, Marshy? By chance?
You going on your own?
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at the shop, and I'll ask you for the gold.
I need a quick word.
If I can find it. Then again, I mean, eventually when we kill stuff we get anyways, but that's fine.
Oakfather preserve you.
He looks so cool with his piercings. Can my
How good
game
you
not
saved.
lag, please?
It's still saving.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
Only
go.
by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end
let's
of the
see.
battle lines from where I fought.
That
And
is
in
for
the chaos that ensued,
barbarians.
well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived,
Oh, he's so precious.
though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt.
So it's not this shopkeeper. So
No
it
matter
must
how
be
long
a
I live,
different one.
I will always strive to remain a keen pupil. Only a fool would think he could drink in all knowledge
Let's
until none is
try
left.
Moonglow person.
There is always more. Nature's tapestry is infinitely complex. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Would she have helped the refugees?
Unarmed.
Defended the Grove?
Armor of devotion.
Controlled Korga? At least now we can benefit from her presence. And perhaps work to a common goal. It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes I let the task at hand consume me, and people think I'm obsessed. Trust me, the day I no longer have to talk about the Shadow Curse will be a happy one. What would you like to know?
A merchant there?
Yeah, that had an armor specific to Wildheart, because I checked both merchants just now, and I can't find it. Ooh, thieves' tools, I need these.
Maybe it wasn't Moonrise. Quite large for an elf.
I thought so. Yeah, I'm gonna check the inn as well, because that also has some good stuff.
Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now. Who's to say? Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry.
Half-orc buried in his ancestry.
Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be.
Let's try last light in.
Stranger things have most certainly happened.
So I do remember seeing robes for that before. I just don't know where.
I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Daniel, of course.
Oh, that makes sense.
Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him.
Would be interesting, but that just makes
I had to be a protector.
By 2, and that doesn't help at all.
Do you have people out there somewhere? Family, friends, or lover, perhaps?
You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place?
AC 16.
Save for me. My line perished a long time ago.
Armor.
They rest in High Forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The Grove became my family, with Sylvanas as my teacher. And now I have you.
Oh, he's so cute. You're better off with me anyway, Jesus Christ.
It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable.
Maybe
I'm 350 years old. Of course there have been lovers.
350 years
old. Just because
old.
I love nature doesn't mean I'm betrothed to it.
He's
Though sometimes nature needs reminding.
Oh. Oh. Nature needs reminding of what exactly? Oh my goodness.
Oh jeez.
Well, I didn't pick this scar up in battle. I was in wild shape. Only I forgot it was the season when bears are...
Oh my goodness me.
Particularly social. A she-bear claimed me as her own and did not appreciate being spurned.
Oh my goodness. He got his scar, not from battle. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Oh god, I see it.
Right now, I bed down alone, I'm afraid.
For now. For now.
Perhaps once I talk less of curses and parasites, my fortunes will improve.
Yeah, I can't find this armor
Holy
anywhere.
bear lady.
I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love
So
animals and
precious.
nature.
So cute.
I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time.
Aww.
And I've something of a sweet tooth.
He whittles.
Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey.
He likes honey. That's so precious. Oh, what do you make?
Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks.
Oh, he's so cute. He likes ducks. He whittles ducks. That is so precious. So you turn into a bear and you like honey. A little on the nose. You're fortunate to know what you like. I wouldn't pay attention to what it is. Huh?
I like what I
So
like.
cute.
Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself,
Aw.
so long as others aren't affected.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks.
Why don't you make me a wooden duck? I live in mortal fear of kraken, so I've never seen one. Sure, go on then.
Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe.
I think so. That's so fucking funny that I just said that I'm scared of krakens and I'm a warlock of the great old ones. Can you imagine?
Anytime.
That's even better for the RP that just Skelly just became a warlock one day, found a patron, deathly scared of him, but was like, sure, okay, I'll do whatever. And the patron has just like been really nice to her ever since and like cared for her a lot.
Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But the Absolute is a threat to all, and I promised I'd help you with your parasite.
Yes, please.
So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is.
Of course I'll have you.
So do I. But one duty at a time.
How am I holding up in your estimation?
Given the circumstances, you're faring as well as can be expected, I suppose.
Oh.
Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shah. Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the Shadow Curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. No one knew how to react. Then it started to claim all those
Can't
within
even
its
Google
reach.
for that armor.
Those who
Can't
had
find
survived the
anything.
battles
What was it called?
now fell to the shadows.
No, I just
Became part
googled
of the shadows.
Baldur's Gate 3 armor wild shape to see if I
And
could
worst
find
of all-
anything of it, like any armor like helping out. And I can't
lost
find
contact with
anything.
Thaniel.
But I remember seeing it before. Something with
I
wild
wanted to
shape.
try and find him, but we couldn't stay.
And it would have been
We would
Act
have
1
all
or 2
succumbed.
because I'm
When
not
the Archdruid of the
progressing Act
Grove,
3
my
yet.
predecessor,
Not that far in.
was seized by the curse, I had to lead the survivors to safety. That was my first day as Archdruid. An inauspicious beginning. You are right, but I must not lose focus until everything has been put right. I've wasted too much time already. Years in which nature has suffered.
Is that it?
Oakfather preserve you. What would you like to know? Anytime. Given the circumstances, so I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is. So do I. But one duty at...
Talk to Arabella yet?
Oh yeah, she was mad at me.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's everything that we can probably do.
Leave you alone? Get out of my camp.
Yeah. Yeah. One more long rest, then she'll open up stuff.
Okay.
Starion wants to talk. And
Starion?
so does Karlik.
The way she lit The blood
Oh
merchant.
yeah, the blood merchant.
I can't get it out of my head.
Oh.
I did
We're
what
in
I
luck.
always did. I let her use me.
Karlach wants to visit.
Why does it feel different to all the other times then?
Oh, I'll let you talk about that blood merchant.
Is something wrong?
Yes. I think something is wrong. There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there?
Don't know about that.
Haven't you been through all I have? You damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again.
Oh, Asterion, I'm sorry for making you do it.
All the promiscuous jibes paint a picture of someone who had relished the deed. You couldn't really have known.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I had nothing at all for so long. Not even my body. That was owned by Cazador. To be sent out to tempt fools into his palace. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. Most of them didn't even grant me temporary bliss. I thought it would be nothing at all to sell myself to that drow's fantasies. But the price was higher than I imagined. I don't want to do it again.
No, I won't make you do that. You can start anew now free.
I can stop using myself. Stop being used.
Yeah.
It isn't worth the scars anymore.
Oh, Asterion.
I think I'll enjoy traveling with Halsin. Not for his wit or wisdom. He'll just make an excellent shield if we're attacked.
He'll make an excellent shield.
It's about time Halsin actually stepped up and joined us properly.
Mhm.
He's certainly been taking up space at camp for long enough.
Yeah, I really wish we didn't make him do it now. I should have reloaded the save.
I mean, you got the information. I mean, it doesn't really affect stuff in the
While I'm
future.
adept at
Yeah,
magic
but
forms and
it's
weave manipulation,
sad.
druidic magic is not my area of expertise. He will make for a most
I mean, you have
useful
your
option
other
to have
playthrough
in
where you
reserve.
don't have to do it.
Yeah, I'm not going to make him do that again. League of Legends, more like League of Flops. Agreed. I really hate League so much. I really don't like it.
And last note, making myself
You
still.
already said this.
I see no harm in learning.
It would affect it if you're romancing him.
Halsin
Yeah.
is such a delight. Woe to the cultist who tangles with that thick hunk of an elf.
Thick hunk of an elf. Look at him.
Oakfather preserve you.
That's my kind of man. I don't have anything to say to him.
What would you like? Anytime.
What is the point of these dialogue options if they don't lead to anything?
Given the circumstances, you. So I'll remain with you, if you'll have me. That is. Well, I can only hope.
Alright, well, Karlach wanted to talk? Let's see what the Zell says.
No, Karlach is the scene again. It finally procced.
Oh, yeah, because I don't have it.
Yeah. So
Did you want to do it?
Have to, no, we have to send the screen again. So yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get through it eventually.
Yeah. Whittling ducks is cute. Yes, whittling ducks is very cute. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. I haven't done any wood whittling or carving in
Can't you
a
see
long
I'm almost
time,
busy?
but it is fun.
Karlach! Oh my god!
What? What'd she
Oh
say?
my god! She thinks I'm
What?
fucking blue balls in her.
Yeah, because I'm
Scat!
talking.
Can't you see I'm almost busy?
Yeah, fine, Karlach, chill. She's like, fuck off. I'm about to get some D. Fine. You do you, queen.
I mean,
Does
fair enough.
Scratch have anything?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Do you want to go
does
talk to
Arabella
her?
have any new dialogue?
Oh yeah, I'll check. Is Halcyon romanceable? Yes, Pam, he is, and you can romance him alongside Shadowheart as well and Astarion. So guess what we're doing?
Not all three together.
No, but he acts as a third. So on my others, I'm gonna do Astarion and him, and on this one, I'm doing Shadowheart and him.
Leave
No,
me.
she doesn't want to say anything. Okay, right. Did you talk to her?
Oh, let me try.
Me get the. Oh, I meant Karlach.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago.
The sense. Oh, but you've accepted it, or? So
I mean, yeah, that's it. If I didn't accept it, that would stop it from the future.
Okay.
So we gotta do it again. I'll just skip through it because
But you
we've
did.
already seen it.
But you told her that she can come see you. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll just skip through it because we've already seen it, right?
Yeah.
I might choose a different dialogue option or two.
I will
this
quickly
time,
censor just in case, but I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have to do it. Hold on. There you go.
though. Not yet.
I don't have to watch in though, so.
Oh yeah, you don't have to.
It's basically like you're just doing it in your dreams.
Yeah.
For me, because everyone's just laying here normally. Right, there we go.
Skip through it.
House it. Do, 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 do.
Arabella should have new dialogue now.
I'll try.
And
I don't believe
Karlach
it.
Oh,
is
there we go.
singing.
They can't be.
Breathe,
Oh,
child.
oh, Withers!
Resist not the winds of change.
Grandpappy Withers.
Carry
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Arabella?
Listen. Dost thou not hear
What
it?
happened?
Where creation meets ruin.
What happened?
Where morning
She
meets midnight.
used her powers.
The root
Oh, okay.
of all being. Balance.
Oh.
They're dead. I can't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Balance.
Your very soul is tangled in shadow. Arabella's magic, wild as cursed briar. Her
Oh,
talent is now yours.
she gave it
too.
to me. Oh my god.
The girl must
Yeah, you get a
learn
pretty
the ways
cool
of the
power.
arcane.
Oh.
Even without the
But
rain, you get a
she
pretty cool
shan't
power now.
remain here.
Where are you sending her?
The weave knows
Oh
her
my god.
purpose.
Okay.
It will guide her plainly, if she listens.
Ooh.
Arabella holds a power beyond reckoning.
Oh my god,
That
okay.
of the decaying forest and the seedling that bore it.
Damn, it's crazy. The smallest of NPCs can turn out to be really
It's
important.
already heavy. If she walks thy path, it will surely.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just a game, right? That doesn't happen in real life.
Arabella will depart once thou dost leave these accursed lands. She will find her way safely. Thus, it is fated.
Bone man. you'll make
Bone
me
man.
Fear not, girl. Abandon not the weed.
She is
Their
the
idle
conversation one.
conversations are so funny.
You can trust Withers. If he says you're safe, you should believe him.
I.
Aww.
You feel her grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in her now, veiling
Oh,
the
I feel
pain
like a
within,
mother. I
soothing
kind of
it.
feel bad for her.
It's funny though, she doesn't actually leave the camp until you
Is that why
finish
they
the
died?
entire act.
Oh, okay.
So you still have the idle dialogue between the two in camp, and it's so funny.
She's so
For being
cute.
nice. If there are people like you around, perhaps everything will be alright.
Yes, daughter, I've adopted you now. You are my daughter. Shadowblade. This is my child now. Arabella's my child. I've adopted her. She is mine.
Technically, her
like a
parents
good
are dead
chaos
because
child.
of you.
What? It wasn't because of me. I found their corpses. I didn't kill them.
It's because you didn't kill them in the goblin camp, so then they got murdered here.
That really doesn't
joke.
check out, but okay.
It's a bad joke.
Weave a shadowy short sword in your hand that deals 2 to 16 psychic damage. That's cool.
Yeah, but you also have a spell
I
too
don't-
that you get without the rain.
Oh, what do you mean?
I believe. She should have also given you a spell.
She
that
gave
you
me
can
Entangle.
cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Entangle, yeah.
Shadowblade is cool though. Maybe I'll give it to Halson.
Yeah.
Oh. There you go. Ooh, cape as well now. Yeah, I mean that seems a little better. Oh shit, okay. Oh, I need to re-dye those though.
Yeah. And then eventually we might end up finding a better armor as well. But I think that weapon and those gloves will be perfect for now. At least
Yeah.
for a long time.
Let's see, what dyes have I got?
It's a good thing that he can wild shit because his AC is really suffering.
Yeah, that looks good. Why is that blue underneath? What the fuck? It's really weird. Oh, he looks so handsome though. Look at him. Hell yeah. Is that two-handed then? So I can't give him...
The spear, yeah, it's two-handed.
Yeah, okay. I don't know about the blue, but it's fine, dude. If it's like swamp green dye and then it has random blue bits, like, okay. If you
Yeah,
say so.
I mean the swamp has a lot of random bits.
Yeah, but not bright blue. Right, are we leaving?
I think anything else we can
Still
do is
gonna
like
lick
really,
it.
really long. Anything else is like gonna be really, really long.
Yeah, okay. Could end it there.
So I think,
Let's have a look.
yeah, I think we're good to end.
Oh my god. Did we...
Halson's, oh, there's a thing I can dig up here. Thank you, Halson. Wait, why is Fist Marcus's body out here on the ground?
Where are you?
At the inn?
Oh. Whose body?
The winged guy that we killed. Why is he out here and not upstairs still?
Why?
What the fuck?
Interesting.
Okay.
How was my
Look
guys
at
actually pass
my
some perception checks?
wife and husband. Perfect.
And then
He
this
has
random
high
homeless guy.
Pass some perception checks, yeah. But yeah, let me check his wisdom. 17. Well, mine is 15, so...
Yeah, so he has
Yeah.
literally just one more.
Look at him, he looks so handsome in this armor. Oh, handsome boy. I don't like about that color, but whatever. Let me see.
Yeah, we'll find better dyes somewhere else.
I picked up a load of green dyes, but they're really not nice greens at all.
They're bad.
Yeah. Let me talk to some of these guys.
Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer. Need
Hey
anything?
guys. Or any armor actually. Medium armor.
Yeah, I checked all the merchants and there's nothing that's good for house in here.
Yeah. Could try yellow dye maybe. Have you spoken to the cows? I've been told not to yet, so
Yeah.
no, I haven't. I really want to.
I
but-
mean,
Orcs made it through the shadows.
That's
Um,
suspicious.
because the ox has.
Oh, I just gave you the
something
dyes
very,
instead of
very-
Halsin. Could you send them to Halsin, please?
Yep. The ox has some very It has some stuff in Act 3. And also apparently killing it in Act 1 completely messes you up in Act 2 with damage, I think, Harlick. Oh, I just realized we're gonna miss out on a lot of story stuff later with
Why?
Harlick because
Oh,
well we
that's not
yeah, because the person that, sent her to the Hells is, still there in Baldur's
Hmm.
Gate. That's not a spoiler because we've already figured that out through here. And there's a lot of story beats, which are very interesting. I'll just mention them when they come up.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Yeah, I can't really find a dye that works.
I mean,
I want,
that
like-
yellow one kind of works if you're going for a swampy look.
I want like like brown and green, but I don't want them to be like bright brown and green because that's
Whatever
perfect.
dye you gave me for this armor would work.
For that one, for the one you got
Yeah.
now. Or?
Yeah, the one I have now is like
bread with
dark
that
green. I
flaming
think it's
I don't
the same one you
remember.
gave Shadow.
Oh,
See
what
if there's
dye was
anything
that?
you need.
I'm not sure.
We don't know when the next blow might land.
Lime, lemon, and lichen. Interesting. Oh, it's definitely not the swamp green. I thought the swamp green would be good,
Take
but it's
care now.
not.
Lime, lemon, and lichen.
Yeah, very strange, but
That
okay.
makes all the dyes infinite use. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because then you just have to buy one of each. There's so much better like that, to be honest. Or at least having them like, there needs to be at least a preview for the dyes, I think.
Yeah, there needs to be a preview. Oh yeah, hit the pluses for house in there.
I mean, maybe. I don't hate it. What do we think about this, guys?
Ooh, that's a bright yellow.
It is bright, but I don't hate it.
I mean, here's the thing. We might end up changing his armor very soon if we
Yeah.
find something better.
Actually,
So,
no, that
I
looks
think
even
it's
brighter
okay for
in
now.
game. Let me try the brown. Yeah, I like
That
that.
actually
That's
works.
better. Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah. Although the white kind of throws it off.
It does, but it's definitely better than the green.
Chihiro wants to know about
I
supplies.
think we're good.
When we make it home.
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Stand.
Just about?
Hold on.
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Can I get here? Fucks.
Just the random homeless guy on the side.
I can't get like
See any movement
in
out there?
front of houses. It's too far though.
Too dark to tell.
Because then my lantern is in the way.
I bet they're
Shadow's
close.
face.
Watching us.
Oops.
You know, I've been catching my...
There we go. Oh, now Shadow's facing the wrong way.
Yeah. Just click on
That's right.
shadow and then power turn maybe.
Shadow only has eyes for
My
me,
faith
so...
will guide me.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Look how
Then
tiny
without him, whatever
Shadow
believe
is.
Wish we had stone.
You're on a piece of wood. You're
Yeah,
just
but-
as tall.
No, I don't
wish we
think
had a
so.
bloody army.
No, I'm taller than
Yeah.
her, look. Nope, I'm taller than
The
her.
horns. It's the horns.
Is it? I'm pretty sure I'm still taller, only just.
Like, slightly.
Look how tall Housen is though.
Actually, no, I think you might be shorter.
Perfect. This stupid man.
How's
Get
the
out of the
barricade
way.
coming along?
Harper Anthony.
It ain't pretty, but it can take a bit.
There we go. Okay.
It'll need to.
Hide
UI for screenshots.
hide UI
Magic
for
won't hold up
screenshots? I don't know, is there an option for it?
Yeah, there is a keybind, but I always forget what it is.
I always set it to the end key usually. I don't know if that will... F10? Okay. Why? Perfect. Perfect. Howson, why did you move? What the hell?
God's blood, this is heavy.
Perfect.
It's for a good cause.
Okay, right.
Aye.
I'm gonna head to bed now,
Our asses.
guys. Let's make a save. I love how I get an ad right as I say that.
Beautiful.
Excellent. I'll wait for it to end. Let me check his skills though. Whoa. He like glitched out and was just really tall then.
You scared the NPCs.
Did I?
Yes. 3 of them ran away.
Oh, that's funny. Grr. Roar. Grr. Why are you scared of a bear? What's the issue? Oh my god, he's so cool. Right, anyway. Thank you very much for coming, guys. I love you all, but I'm gonna head to bed now. Night. Multi-attack?
Yeah, it lets you
Luminous
just hit things
spells?
multiple times.
Expend spell slots to regain hit points while in.
Hold on. Why does the bear only have 36 health?
Oh yeah. What is that? That's like halved his health, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's half his health. What? I thought I was supposed to increase it.
Oh. Oh well. At
That's,
least, or at least keep the same. That's really strange.
Well, it's a healthy
bear isn't
wild
his
shape.
best
When it goes down, he just turns back to normal. Is the thing.
Hmm. Okay.
Keep in mind, you have like, do you have limited wild shape charges? I forget.
Well, I already saved, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay.
I love the spider one. The spider one's so good.
Wait. Did you save? I don't recall
Yeah.
seeing that.
I did save.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Yeah. The spider one is awesome. I'm just scaring everyone. What? Yeah, I'm scaring everyone.
Yeah. If you do a wolf, you'll scare Shadowheart.
No, I can't do that. That's so mean. Alright, guys. See you all later. Thank you so much for coming, and I will see you tomorrow as well. So good night, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Goodbye, everybody.
Bon nuit.
Goodbye.